What the fuck is good, everybody? Welcome to Debate the Facts. We had a little week off there. Arabia had to go out and get his teeth enlarged a little bit.
That's
And
right.
here we are back, and
Boss
we got a good show tonight, don't we?
Yes, we have what they would call a stinker, a dumpster fire, a magnificent beauty of things, and I got my plate here of the world's best spaghetti. That's what it's called because I made it. But got here this dumpster fire of your favorite atheist turned Muslim, Justin.
Kalula.
Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid Man. That's his new fucking name for me. All right.
Kool-Aid Man.
I watched part of this, so I kind of cheated. But I felt that this was going to be entertaining enough for you to take a look at. I know a mutual friend was trying to get you to watch this too. Mr. James is tired, and he's like, "Hey, Ray, see if you can get convince Taylor to take a look at this." And I was like, "All right, fine, whatever." Taylor, we're gonna watch this shit. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I had to be convinced that this was worth my time.
It is.
So let's dive right in. So where do we start out here? What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is going on? It's not.
Well, this is Hollywood Squares, like you mentioned earlier. The Raging Atheist channel.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys send that guy a subscribe? I'm subscribed to him. I guess this is like a StreamYard call-in. Was this open room? Come in and challenge us. And apparently, I guess it's a bunch of atheists giving each other a fucking circle jerk and whatnot, sitting around, talking shit, shooting the breeze. And Justin shortly becomes a guest on the fucking show.
Pile on a rave. I do have, because I have family members. They're gay and they're Christian. And you earlier, you admitted to me that you listen to people like Becket Cook, and I think Becket Cook is selling you a false doctrine. There is scholarship out there that when it references quote unquote homosexuality in the Bible, that it's actually referencing very specific instances. It's not really referencing homosexual as a whole, and there's arguments to that you could like actually look into, listen to. I know gay people that are actively gay people and they're still Christian. They're still able to tell them so, or to believe in Jesus Christ and still live their lives. Why would you follow a God that doesn't accept you for who you are, that would require you to not be who you are or to live in absence of who you are?
It depends on who I am. If I'm a sinner, then I want a God who can deal with my heart and make me holy.
Has he changed you? Has he? Has he changed you? Has your God taken that away from you? Has he has he in his omnibenevolence, all powerful, perfect?
Let me see if I get this straight.
So we've only been on here in 2 seconds. It's already this fucking retarded atheist mumbo jumbo. What the fuck? It's only talking about gays and certain, like only the gays in Sodom and Gomorrah, and only the gays, right? The Timothy, and only the gays, right? He said, "No man who defiles himself with mankind." That's only the gays in the First Corinth, not the Second Corinthians, but the First Corinthians. Only the gays there. The fuck is going?
Good, Taylor.
The raging atheist. This the same guy that had the mental blow up and shit?
Yeah.
He had the meltdown when Just a Master for Philosophy or some shit.
Yes.
Yeah, that it must be.
So, yeah.
Where the fuck is Kalilala?
You want Kalila?
Where the fuck is Kalilala? I'm here for Justin.
Well, let me listen to some more of this because I didn't see. I didn't listen to this
since
part.
you found him, has he taken that away from you?
No, but I haven't quite submitted to him either. God's working on my heart and showing.
Do
me
you
holiness.
think? Do you
if
think
God
that
doesn't
this
approve,
being?
then that's it.
There we
do
go.
you truly think that this being can change the person that you are? And do you truly think that you being the person that you are, that having a desire for the same sex is truly gonna send you to hell if you don't act upon it?
If God says that it doesn't go, then he would be the standard I would submit to, not me or another human standard, because another human being would be lost in sin just like me.
What if you could?
Amen, brother.
What if you
Amen.
could find somebody you loved, man?
Can I jump in here real quick?
Please,
Just get
Please,
your opinion
no, I
raised.
want to jump in here real quick. So, are you saying that you would be submissive for God? Because I heard he is a top.
God works it.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
What did he say? Amen.
I
Bless
heard-
that man's heart. He's a homo nomo. Hallelujah. And what do they say? That you
Right.
submit for God, so he's on top?
Yeah, God. He heard God's the top. What is up with atheists and their
They're gonna be
homophobic jokes?
Yeah, they're gonna be homophobic towards the gay guy that's trying to be
Right.
homo nomo. Dear
Right.
Lord.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Atheists, you gotta
Homophobic.
stop doing this. Stop being fucking homophobic and shit when it comes to people's
Like, it was a
religion.
good joke, but
It
still.
was a good joke.
Yeah, it's a
But
good
it was
joke, but it
homophobic.
just shows, right? You're getting all emotional, like you would do that if someone changed who you are, and then in the other hand, you're gonna go right. Oh, so he's on top and be a homophobe. Come on, man. Are you for the gays? Against the gays? The Bible takes a clear position. It's against them. So if the gay wants to be a Christian, right, and he can, all you got to do is realize, hey, God don't like people and their little people shit, like homosexuality.
Taylor, it's pronounced homosexuality. Okay, not homosexuality.
That's what I said. Homosexuality.
God. Stop bastardizing the English language, please.
So if you want to do people shit, you're a gay person, you want to be right with God, you got to realize God's not going to respect me no matter what the fuck I do. So I got to, give myself to him. It's all about God. It's not about me, where I put my ding-a-ling. So you look
That's
at
true.
the atheist can't, or you can be an atheist like that, and you can be a closet homophobe.
I mean, look at they're upset that this gay person wants to turn away the gay
Homo,
and
no more.
give their heart to
Hallelujah.
God. I'm an atheist. I have no issue with them wanting to do that. If the Bible clearly states in there, homosexuality is a sin. You will go to fucking hell for your fucking sin.
He's not
This
a
person
respectful
doesn't want to go to
person.
hell.
You don't give a fuck about people.
Nope, they
Don't
don't.
respect no people lifestyles like homosexuality. He don't respect heterosexuality either.
Nope.
You just said one man, one woman. The heterosexuals and shit, right? They're going out fuck everything that walk. He doesn't like that shit either. So you got to understand,
what's a
God is not a
heterosexual?
respecter of people.
What's a
He's not.
heterosexual?
A heterosexual,
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
that's the right sexuality, but it doesn't matter because you're still a heterosexual. You can be out there fucking every woman on the street and shit. God ain't with that either.
Oh yeah, God doesn't like that fornication shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He don't like sexual things. He doesn't like
Or
people things.
veganism, for that matter.
He got the one way to do it. One man, one woman, no divorce and shit like that, no fornication. He gets you stuck with the same woman for your whole life.
You're going to
Right?
hell.
Anything other than that, yeah. Anything other than that, just because you straight, don't get you a pass on being a fucking slut, doing your girl in the butt like the homos do. But yeah, see, the guy said he want to quit being gay, and that's offensive to them. So they're getting
Mhm.
upset and being homophobic because they want him to stay gay so they can make fun of him.
Right.
Unbelievable. We haven't even got to Khalil Allah yet. I wonder what happens with Khalil Allah.
I don't know, but look at his face. He looks amused.
He's already
Well, I
done
mean,
it.
Well,
that-
I mean, God's worth it. He sent his son Jesus to die for me, which means that he halfway likes me.
And Rave, I want to be very sensitive to you right now. And John is his own person. He does his own thing. I feel for you, man. I think that you're in a place where you feel like you have to do a thing that you really just don't have to do. I think that your God would reward you for being yourself and being faithful to that God regardless of that.
Well, hey,
Not
here's the
being a
thing too.
Christian,
Here's the thing
could
too.
I add to this just as somebody
hold
thinking
on.
within
Here's the
Christianity?
thing.
Could I bring
Hold on.
something into it or no?
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me speak. I'm so important.
Okay, God created everything. So God created gay people. God created me knowing I was going to end up an atheist. Okay, so if he is going to put gay people in hell to burn for eternity, then that was his plan from the beginning.
Well, I'm wondering something. We live in a fallen world, would be my understanding. Now, suppose, and I just want to bring this up. Suppose that, okay, so I'm married. Now, if I see a woman, God didn't take that away. What am I supposed to do? Like, just give into it, or wait, what do I do? I mean, what should a Christian do, and what's expected? Can you just go out and run around with whoever you want? I mean, what should you do?
Well, I mean, the whole thing about if you look upon a woman like with lust that you've essentially adulterated her, I think
Right, it would be
extreme.
wrong. And then if you follow through with it, well,
I mean, it's
nobody's
the thing
so you can't poke at a homosexual. Well, I mean, you can't make fun of them if you yourself have it in your mind. I'm just saying it. Yeah,
I think
and if
most
you actually act it out,
agree with you.
this is just a matter
if
of
you
like
act it
political.
out, then you're. Why would anybody be any less guilty if
Well,
they? It's like it's kind of weird stuff if you really think about it.
The thing
So
is,
Marty's
I don't think.
Marty's had her-
Hold on.
Marty's
Jesus.
had her hand up, so whatever.
Yeah, first and foremost, I've been watching this chick hold her fucking hand up, being all extra and polite. This is one of the things I've noticed about these stream yards and these little chats and debates and whatever the fuck they are, discussions. When y'all have a woman in a group and it's just a whole bunch of dicks talking and shit, it's like the dicks always seem to overpower the vaginas in the fucking group, their voices. And
They could take more shit.
the dicks?
No, what a pussy can take a pounding. That's what I said. A
Oh,
woman
hell
can
yeah.
take more shit
Yeah,
than men.
that's true. That is so fucking true. And I felt bad for her for the fucking 2 solid minutes she was holding her fucking hand up. But Marty, in the future, let me tell you, lady, just fucking cut up in there. Just do what Brucifier did. Hold on. What was that, John? Which one of them motherfuckers did that?
Yeah. Well, Marty.
I just make one be like.
I want Marty to go, but Immutable was trying to answer, so Immutable go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once the mutable's done, once the mutable's done, let Marty speak.
Let Marty speak.
And I do want to say what's up, Khalil.
What's going on?
Hi, Cleo. Hi,
Oh my god, that's why they don't let her talk.
Yeah,
you.
the appropriate time to.
That's exactly why they don't let her talk. She drowned you out like female Jane Saunders.
Oh my
At
god!
at that decibel.
Hey, oi! Oh,
at the most rude, at the most obnoxious decibel.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I was mad as shit at this dude at work all fucking day today. Like he was like a compunction of my mental anguish while I was at work. I'll talk about it later, but Jesus fucking Christ, Saunders. All right, she probably is. She looks
She's
like
probably the sister of James Saunders, Jamie Saunders.
her name's Marty.
Oh my god! So
Nah,
no wonder she's just sitting there with her hand up like this. No, don't come in and drown us all out with that nonsense. Sarah, they basking in the ambience of this chick.
you are here for eye candy, and that is it. All right.
This
Oh
is
my
ridiculous. These hangouts with all the cameras off, except for the nerds.
I know
Well-
what is this shit? Be brave. TRA, John, Lisa, show your face. Revolver, he's probably ugly as hell. Immutable, Brucifier, and Orave. Orave, you're gonna be fucking brave and give your beacon of sexuality to God so you can get into fucking heaven. Be fucking brave. Don't be a fucking coward. Hide behind a picture and shit. Maybe your background looks as bad as mine. I don't know. Some people have some shitty looking houses.
Hi, Khalil! Hi! Khalil gotta say no.
Judge somebody is once they've acted upon something. Like once the deed is done, and if that thing is immoral, then action is to be taken on it. But if you're judging somebody just based upon like the mental content, like in a belief that's being expressed, and there's no action that's been taken on it, it's almost akin to being a Nazi, right? Like if you're going to just select which beliefs you do and do like, and say that that particular one doesn't fly,
I believe it.
restricting thought in that way is extreme.
So Marty's going to go. Let Marty. Wait a minute. Let Marty go, and then we've got a couple new people in here that we're going to let go. Go ahead, Marty.
So I don't want to mispronounce your name, or Rave, or Ravi, however you want to say it, but however you pronounce it. But
however you want to pronounce it.
Does not cure
God.
death.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
You don't have a disease that you need your God to cure. There's nothing wrong with your heart that needs to be fixed if you're gay. So you can be a Christian and be gay. You don't. And guess what? If God did he leave?
Max Nutty.
Did they leave?
Good
Might be
lord,
a
Marty.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Marty, they have had connection issues. I would just keep speaking. Hopefully they can still hear you. And when it happened before, they came back in.
Okay, but it breaks my heart when I hear anybody say this, especially
It breaks
anybody
my
that's-
eardrums when I hear your voice,
Listen,
lady.
well,
Turn
I
your
found
microphone down.
Christianity, now I'm working to come out of that. You don't come out of that. It's not like changing your hair color.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
changing
Have
the
you seen
process.
Milo?
She's even got the same
Oh,
haircut
God.
as
So
Saunders.
stop it! Stop it right now!
You just had to do that.
You did. I'm so
And
sorry.
I do want to reiterate my point about Beckett Cook. We are talking about a
He's
man.
full of crapola.
Yeah, I mean,
full of
he
trouble.
is full of privilege. He is a Hollywood elite, and he has a narrative that he is pushing. I would not. I personally wouldn't trust a word that came out of that person's mouth.
Yeah.
Well, just because
he
privilege
can
doesn't
sell-
mean he
can
isn't
sell
right.
books.
I mean, but privilege does put you in a different position, just like God's holiness puts him in a different position. Once you're covered in so much sin and darkness, you can't tell up from down, right from wrong. You're lost, and you need the light to save you.
How
So you
do
need
you know-
somebody
What do you
who's in a
mean?
unique
How-
position
how-
that is also empathetic.
How do you know that Beckett Cook has abstained from his homosexuality?
You don't know. He's probably not. If I had my,
I would
if
have
I had
Probably in a
guess.
back alley choking down some dick right now.
I mean, like this guy is very privileged. He is. I mean,
People struggle.
I couldn't imagine. I
Yeah,
honestly
yeah.
couldn't
Okay,
imagine
yeah,
having
you
as
got it.
much money as this person.
Get to
I couldn't
Khalil.
imagine it.
Where's Khalil?
I couldn't imagine having.
What do you mean?
It's
What
not
do
just
you
the
mean?
stupidity; it's the decibels. The stupidity are coming through my headset.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry their homophobia is piercing your eardrums.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking obnoxious. Where's Khalil at? Where does Khalil start talking?
He's right there. He's talking now. Oh, wait, no, he's not.
Well, yeah, he's here. He's with all
That's
these
the best
atheists.
part.
We
When
know
he's
he
not
go-
fucking talking.
He goes where the Muslims can't follow. We know this. Now, where the fuck is he
All right, let's
actually
see
talking to these jokes?
You want to hear him? You want to hear your boyfriend talk?
Yeah, he's the.
He looks bored as shit right there.
We came here for them. That's not even like these other guys. What are they talking about? Like, well, I know, I breaks my heart. Hey, what?
You're missing
that
all
is
the
terrible.
juicy shit.
Think
For
about the viewers
Khalil
right
was at some.
All right, here, I'll
Mike
tell you
check
what.
on CJ.
We'll skip through.
It's not CJ Cox. I mean, we
Well, I
had
realize
this
that, but I
synagogue.
wanna-
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm trying to hold on.
They
trying to
scared
get
off
back
the
to
gay
really quick.
Christian.
CJ, you're going to need to say something real quick and let us know who you are, or you're gone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Go
I just
ahead.
wanted to be
Sounds like Ray Romano.
All right. So yeah.
No, no.
I think that just because his name
Justin,
is CJ is
that
like
wasn't
an
even fucking
unfortunate,
funny.
like workings of the
Remotely.
cosmos here.
Well, no.
Well, and I'm actually going to be talking to
All
CJ.
right, Taylor.
But
you
it
said
doesn't.
something right there. Okay, I just wanted to let you know. He laughed. All right, let me see something. Where the fuck is the nigga have a conversation?
Rage quits.
Anyway, Coach.
Huh?
Nutty Atheist, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining us. It's telling us that at the end, the rage gets outraged and quits. He rage quits the end.
Oh, that's good. Good. We'll go to that after.
But yeah, we're here for Khalil. We like Khalil. He says a bunch of stupid things all over the internet,
Yeah,
and we just can't get enough.
Definitely. And don't be fucking trying to save this nigga. Like fuck him. Let him say his stupid shit.
Or trying to, what they're doing in Georgia or Texas right now, or so many different red states, based upon the rhetoric of Donald Trump. It's like you can't, to me anyway. It's like, how do you truly stand against this when you do it on that minor scale?
Well, that's on a major level. I mean, we do have like major action groups like Black Lives Matter, Antifa are explicitly against that. There, problem is those like the the things the Democrats are framing it that the Antifa and BLM until recently are like absolute dangers. It's absurd. Man.
Yeah, you'll never hear about the BLM attacks on Democratic establishments, Democratic strongholds, Democratic headquarters. There's been a lot of them, they don't care. It's all about the cause. And then you'll also hear that right-wing message, I hate it when they say, BLM is Marxist. No, it's not. The founders might be.
Jesus Christ.
The movement is social equality. I mean, without a fucking doubt. So
to
label it as
to use the internet. Now, where's Justin? We get it. Raging atheist is another atheist that's on the internet using atheist.
Taylor,
okay,
Taylor,
I get it.
The raging atheist is talking. Okay,
dude,
he's
it's
talking
not
and
Marxist,
snorting.
okay, it's equality, yo. Get to Justin, man. I can't handle it. We got enough stupidity.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find out where he comes in. I don't know where he comes in. I didn't listen to their conversation.
This guy was going to come on the show at one point. I remember when he made fun of Justin at first, and I invited him to come on the show.
Yeah. And then what happened?
And he just forgot that he was supposed to come on the show, and I just figured, I've seen. So that's the guy, the Smoky Saint and the Kink dude love him. They love him. They cover him religiously. I don't see what they love about it so much. I feel
the
bad.
raging atheist.
I can't stand that shit. That guy's fucking he doesn't. What do we need to listen to him for?
Taylor, for content, for entertainment.
Hey, welcome, Catholic traditionalist.
Okay, we need to listen to his political opinion for entertainment purposes.
Well, you can see what atheism converted Khalil into a Muslim.
Hyperventilating.
So we are
crying about Trump and Democrats and Black Lives Matter. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
This guy's here telling the internet Black Lives Matter is about equality. Yo, they like to say it's Marxist, but it's really about equality. It's like, come on, man.
Come
Come
on,
on, man. What
man.
do you fucking? We already got a president that does what you do. You're unoriginal, bro.
All right. This
We're
we're
here
gonna
for
do.
Khalil. I'm waiting for Khalil. I heard this is a Khalil show. I told you I didn't want to review half a video, but here we are looking in the fucking shit show for
I've
the
been-
real, the quality shit show. This isn't T-Jump. This isn't fucking Aaron Raw. This isn't debate. This isn't tap. Right? This is nonsense. It's a bunch of
Sir.
atheists in the same room.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to turn your diaphragm down a little bit, okay? Deepen your voice there. Get a little high pitched. Calm down, Taylor. Drink a beer or two. All right. I'm gonna skip through. I promise. But let me play this real quick. Let me finish hearing this guy's little political rant.
Marxist, you're just demonizing civil rights.
Yeah, we got all new viewers tonight.
Demonizing civil rights.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, you know from hearing me on the stream, I'm a big fan of history. There, I mean, like the Russian Revolution itself was caused by simple inequality in a time of war, and that's exactly what we got on there. Like if the people aren't taken care of, shit will get fucked up. Like
and people should actually study that Russian Revolution that happened in 1904, because you can learn a lot from it. You can learn a lot.
You can learn a lot about how not to try to implement socialism or communism by looking at the USSR, and even prior to the establishment of the USSR.
Oh my fuck! Yes.
Well, the Bolsheviks were a reaction to the Social Democrats failing. Because
this is boring.
Well, denialism. Okay, it's downplaying or the.
No, it's not. It's denying.
Yes, we're here for the Muslim guy.
Denying that something is.
Can I get
what have I denied? What have I said? This is not the case. Where have I said
Muslim?
Point out where.
Like 3 seconds ago.
That's
Literally, you said not many scientists have been burned at the stake for their beliefs.
I don't think that many.
Then study fucking history.
Do you know that, man?
Where the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Leo? Is that his name?
Show me where it's the case. I hear Raging Atheist's voice goes. This is probably going to blow out our eardrums, but they're going to get to a heated discussion right now. And I don't know why I'm even interested in it now, but after that, what are we doing here, man? This isn't our style. What the fuck is this?
This is our style, man. We got to start doing some dumpster fires. I love dumpster fires. I like watching people argue. All right, here we go.
This is what Nutty Atheist is talking about, so let's see it.
History, Leo, and stop reading all these goddamn books about physics and study fucking history, dude.
How many courses on Christian history have you taken through the great courses? I've taken 3.
Ooh,
a 2-part series on the history of Christianity and one on the history of the Catholic Church.
But
I haven't studied Christian
I gotta
history.
go.
Taught by relevant professionals in the field, actual scholars, and I don't know shit about history.
Right.
Obviously.
Why he do that to him?
I'm told.
Oh wow!
That was
That's
beautiful.
how you can tell.
No, go
That's
back.
how you can tell when you was.
Go back, please.
Go back.
Please. I want to get the whole context of that. I don't know why, but
All right, we'll get the whole context. Let's get the whole context. Here, I think it starts. No, it doesn't start here. I'm telling you,
why do they love that guy?
When I take calls on Talk Heathen and the person is an idiot and I'm talking to them and I can just go, it doesn't matter the benefit.
Oh my God, I'm just like Talk Heathen.
Okay,
just like him. I am Talk Heathen.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
There's some philosophy for you. I am Talk Heathen.
Okay, anyway,
I am not the Raging Atheist. I'm fucking Talk Heathen, yo.
Are you identical to Talk Heathen within
I'm so confused right now.
I don't even watch it, dude.
It doesn't matter. It's besides the point. My point is to say.
What did Justin Dunn try to make one of the philosophical arguments? What is going on?
What did he ask him?
What happened with the dude? I want to see. I
Fusing
want
that
to see the
with
dude in the middle. That little him getting booted.
You wanted to see that?
Well,
why he got booted?
I don't know why we're that far. We're supposed to be watching Justin, but I want to see what the
We're
argument.
that far because I thought you wanted to see this. I thought Justin was the reason for this dude rage quitting. All right, here, let's do this. Let's rewind it back.
Let's see Justin and the dudes getting into a fight.
I fucking, got Brett Keane, supposedly a forgiving Christian, wanting, not to get rid of me on the channel because of the horrible crime I committed several years ago, driving drunk and having happened to kill somebody, which I am very remorseful for, which I talk about.
Yeah, what did he just say? What the fuck am I watching? This guy said he killed somebody in a DUI and shit, and he's totally remorseful for it. That was the most condescending. What the fuck, atheist? I'm a little overwhelmed.
Full power here.
I thought
he knows that we go back and forth.
All right. So you say you're overwhelmed?
Hold up. No, John. I'm sorry, guy. You're just coming back, but you can't do that.
Oh, what did John do? What did John do? Hold on. Let's find out what John did.
He talked about getting. He said he was in a DUI and he killed somebody. What the fuck? And I'm very remorseful for that. That was like the most pathetic thing I've ever heard proceed from an atheist's mouth.
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, I'm an atheist and I'm embarrassed. Atheists embarrass me. I can be embarrassed by these motherfuckers. Sure. Just like black people embarrass me.
I think it was just a bad joke, but wow. And what the fuck does this got to do with the price of milk?
Listen, Taylor.
We're here for Khalil, but we're finding little tidbits of something. What happened with the black dude? Like this guy, Nutty Atheist, is talking. What happened with the black dude in Raging Atheist? I saw he got mad and yelled at him. And then he told him off like, I've done 3 history classes and 2, and yet I don't know about history. Then he gets booted. So
this is how white atheists talk down to black atheists or black people in general. Like they think they're so smart because they're fucking atheists, but no, you're not smart. You're not
John
smart.
Peterson went to prison for killing somebody in a DUI. The Rage went to prison for stealing guns. Really?
See, the plot thickens, Taylor. Look, these guys are reprobates.
These guys are
complete reprobates. Yeah, right. These guys are fucking super villains. Shit. All right, let me see here. I see. Looks like I got Khalil's gums flapping here.
Yeah, let's hear Khalil because you'll never. It's like, how the fuck are we gonna find a Justin video where he's outmatched in stupidity?
We found it, brother. Let's see here.
The Kalam is when Justin brings out his arm. We can't even call it armchair. We can call it fucking like, car, junkyard, back seat of a fucking old Lincoln Continental philosophy.
An LTD.
Gives us the age of the universe. They give us the best model that we currently have.
Hold on. Slow down there, Slick.
Question, because that would
get you talking about.
I don't know.
Here, let's see what the question is.
You can, we can get to you.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, Khalil.
Yeah, so what I'm asking is, are you stating that the universe could be eternal? In the sense that it never began, or infinite in the sense that it never began, as in you accept an infinite regression into the past?
Yes. I mean, we don't know that it's infinite, but we don't know that it's not infinite either. However, to get to God, you would need an infinite regression.
Exactly. So let's not get to God yet. Let's talk about the universe itself right now. So if the universe could be infinite, which means that there would be an infinite amount of series and effects that preceded this moment right now, how would we ever get to this moment right now? Do you have like some type of argument you could provide for that?
But doesn't that presuppose a tense theory of time? I don't see how that would be a problem under a tenseless theory of time.
The thing is, the thing is, like in an eternalist view of time, like all moments of time are real, but they're not equally real. And
well, no, they're equally real, but they're not
all
simultaneously. They're not
occurring.
simultaneously. They're not all simultaneous with one another. There's a concatenation there.
Hold on 1 second. Leo asked Khalil a question. Let's let Khalil respond to what Leo said.
I mean, if you want to do a show, Lisa, we could do a show on the Kalam. I'm cool with that. Like we could spend an hour talking about it with each other.
But I'm interested in you responding to what Leo asked you, though.
Yeah, hell yeah, me too.
I didn't really ask a question. I just made the statement that the idea that if the universe extends, indefinitely into the past, if we can extend the timeline of the universe into the past with no end, it's infinitely extended into the past. Under a tensed theory of time where sort of presentism, I guess, is what most people would adhere to, or some form of it, is where the present moment is all which exists. The future does not yet exist, but will. The past once existed, no longer does. Under that view, I agree that you couldn't, because you're actually physically traversing through moments of time. But in a tenseless view, you don't actually transverse moments in time, because time that wouldn't be how time is represented.
That is perfect. If you would like to, this Saturday on my channel, myself and the Muslim panelists, we do a call-in show to where we're actually going to be reviewing the video of Dr. Craig having a conversation with Cosmic Skeptic.
Nice.
And then we're going to open up the lines for callers. So if you would like to call in, and we can actually
open
dive
up
into
the
nuances of tense facts.
100%. Yeah, we don't need to do that.
This motherfucker seriously thinks you got phone lines.
You have a time?
We've already made this. I've already made Justin. You don't have a fucking phone. You don't have a number to dial. You don't have phone line.
How does he not have a phone line?
Because it's a live stream. It's just a live stream. You can join it.
Doesn't he have a Patreon?
Open up the lines. Why does it? Okay.
I think he took his Patreon down, or he has a new one. I'm gonna find out what his new one is, because I keep trying to donate to him and then want to accept my payment method. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, try to get him a phone. We need to start a GoFundMe. We need Justin have a phone line.
Real shit. Help this guy on out.
He wants a call-in show. We can't.
Yeah, we're gonna help. You know what? That's our mission.
We gotta get him a phone. We gotta get Justin a phone.
Get him a phone. Yeah, he's got this little fancy ass microphone. What are those? What kind of headphones are those? So
people, if you have in your heart, let's all chip in to get Justin a fucking phone, so we can have a real call-in show that's not just a fucking StreamYard. So we can open up the lines instead of just go, okay, the link's up. Join the StreamYard. No, we can actually pick up your phone and dial Justin and have him on the other end.
Facts. We'll give him the number and everything. Taylor, get on that. Show him how to do it.
No, 100%.
It's going to be 12 o'clock. It's going to be noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern, right on.
Yeah,
right
so
on. This Saturday.
We can dive into the nuances of that. I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I don't know if everybody in the chat, if it's going to go right over their head. I don't.
Yeah, I understand.
I would love for you to call in,
because there is actually some pretty deep metaphysics involved with the Kalam, as I'm sure you know.
To respond to Lisa, so I'm not asking you a question because that would get into it's just a clarifying question I asked. But ontologically speaking, not going into the nuances of what we were just talking about a second ago, but in reality, we don't have any examples of any actual infinites outside of like mathematics and abstract sets and things like that. So from what's reasonable to believe, and that's another thing that I would like to clear up when it comes to the Kalam and other philosophical arguments, I don't think these are arguments that are stating that these are absolute facts, like we can be philosophically certain of things. Just like when science gives us the age of the universe, they give us the best model that we currently have at this time. So the last 15 times that scientific method has given us the age of the universe, they've been wrong, because we keep updating it the more technically advanced we get. So alongside with that philosophical argumentation.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. You're throwing so much out there. Like, let's.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Wait.
Whoa.
The reason is because science is provisional. When they get fine-tuned like an answer to something, or when they find new information, they correct, the old information. I mean, you're saying that as if it's a bad thing. That's a good thing.
No,
the other thing,
philosophy does the same thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing too: is before we get too far past it, you're going on and on. You said to Lisa, "Well, if it's infinite, then how would we ever got to this point of time?" And you seem to be. Hold on. I didn't finish my question. You seem to be balking at you seem to be balking at the idea that anything could be infinite. Yet everybody that is religious claims that God always existed and is infinite.
Qualitatively, not quantitatively. Quantitative.
Yeah, exactly.
Most apologists would object to quantitative infinites, but not qualitative infinites.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit about that.
It's an important nuance.
It's not an important nuance. If you say it's not an important nuance, and I'm not saying I don't understand. I understand what Leo
I
just
interact
said.
with on
But
Facebook.
hold on. I understand what Leo just said.
Atheists.
But if hold on, will you shut the fuck up?
What?
I'm sorry. I'm getting angry because look. Here's the thing. If you, they should call me the raging. Look. If you claim that your God always existed, despite what Leo just said, then that is claiming that your God has been around forever. So he is infinite. Yes, it does.
Can I try to explain this, Khalil? Because I feel like I might get across to John.
Real quick.
I'm waiting.
Real quick, Leo, I'll let you go. I got to run across the street. I'll be right back. John, you're in charge. Wow, this is getting interesting. Okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, let's leave the drunk driving DUI murderer fucking in charge of the group. Oh my god.
Which he's remorseful for.
Oh man, supervillains stick together. Supervillains unite.
Felony DUI.
The thing is, when we talk about God, when God has talked about existing forever, there isn't an infinite amount of something that he's existed for. So to say that God has existed infinitely doesn't make sense. For an infinite amount of what? Most apologists would say God sans the universe was timeless because there was no time. Right. So there wasn't like something, an amount of a thing he existed for. So the word infinite is used more tongue in cheek.
Leo. Okay, but if God always existed, isn't the same thing that Khalil responded to Lisa with the same thing? That means that God goes away. That means that God goes into the past infinitely and goes into the future infinitely.
John, if you would have let him,
you can rub your face. You can rub your face all you want. I don't buy into all the things.
That's fine. But if you let him finish what he was saying, he would be explaining to you what you're trying to ask right now. You're interrupting him while he's trying.
I'm not trying to ask anything. I know what I know, and I'm asking you.
And you don't know what you don't know, and that's clear.
Right. You're so much smarter than I am. You are. I believe.
I am.
This is the beginning of the end.
There is no nuance.
Holy shit. I'm sorry.
There is nuance.
God always exists.
That you're choosing to ignore.
It goes into the past infinitely and goes into the future.
But
I don't care about any of that.
They would rather argue than actually ask questions.
That is just mental masturbation.
You're not equipped for the conversation, so
go pick
up a book.
The classic. The classic.
No, I don't have to because I know what I.
Okay, then just.
The classic. You're not equipped. You're not educated. You're not this. I don't care. You're God. So atheist rhetoric versus Khalil rhetoric. There we go.
Hey, stupid.
You can do all this mental masturbation that you want.
No, this is called philosophy, brother.
It's real simple. You claim your God always existed. You
Folk
claim your God
philosophy
always
only makes sense
existed,
for a while.
so that means that you believe your God went into the past differently and will go into the
No,
future.
it doesn't.
There is no
No, it
infinite
Yes,
doesn't.
it does.
Stop
Yes, it does. It's
strawmanning
real
You're
me.
two
No,
types of
there is no
infinity that are
infinite
being
past
described.
John,
because
if
they
you
believe
don't
the
want-
universe began to exist. So that means that time began to exist.
I'm not even talking
If there
about
is no time, there is
began
no
to exist,
past.
but it doesn't
Perfect.
matter.
So
You could say that
if,
time
if there is no
time
past, then
began
God
to
doesn't
exist in
extend.
this universe.
You
Time
understand
began to
it.
exist in
John,
this universe.
God,
That does not mean that there
Oh
was
my
not a
God.
concept of time. That there's not a concept of time or a
it
measurement of
doesn't
time
mean that there
outside of
was.
this
Provide an
universe.
argument.
well, but that's not a given.
I'm not saying it's a given, but I'm
He's
saying
He's not
you
ready
don't
for this,
know.
brother.
You don't know that
Yeah, he's
yours
not.
is a given either. Okay, time
Well,
began
that
to
was the
exist in this
framework I
universe.
was
That does not
arguing
mean that there's
from.
not a concept of time outside of this universe.
Well, there
Yeah,
could be,
Diane-
but it's given that there isn't, and that time began to
But
exist
it's
at the
not
moment
given that
of
there isn't.
creation.
Please- Okay, please
Well,
show
but
me,
in
please show
the
me.
debates, that is generally
Brother,
given.
go-
Like
go
if you
ahead,
go
go
watch the
ahead,
debate with
Go ahead
Sean
and go
Carroll and
outside. Have you
William
ever
Lane
been
Craig
outside this
on
universe?
the Kalam
Have you ever been
cosmological
outside
argument,
this universe?
Sean didn't mention anything about other types of time. He just
Khalil, don't
granted
raise
Craig's
your
arguments
hand.
for
You're
the
wasting
sake
your
of
time.
responding to them to try to show that they're wrong instead of getting wrapped up in all these counterfactuals, I guess you could call them. It's just it muddies up the discussion. I'd rather
Yeah.
just say, okay, well, time began to exist. So if that's the case, and God persisted in some sense, that word has temporal connotations, but we're limited by our language. God didn't exist infinitely into the past because at some point
we're not
the
only
past
limited
died.
by our language, we're limited by what we can know for sure. And you can talk all you want
only thing we
about
can know is
you
that
can
you have
talk all you
experience.
want about different concepts of time and the time only existed when the universe began to exist, but you can't know that for sure because you've never been outside this
Nobody's
universe.
positing
You don't
that.
know what came before the universe.
Nobody's
And it's a very,
positing
it's
that.
a very simple concept. If
That's
a
why the
person
discussion is
claims that
conditional.
their God, if a
This is
person
where he hawks
claims
the
that their
flat
God,
Bruce
if a
and
person
smacks
claims that
academia
their
across
God,
the face.
if a person claims that their God has always existed, they are claiming that that God has been around forever
Can we-
in both directions.
Can
No,
we
they
move
aren't.
to
Both directions of what? Wait, hold on. In
Wait,
both
wait.
directions of
Both
what?
directions
He's
of
not
time.
gonna get it, brother.
But
Just
time
stop.
doesn't
Just
extend
stop.
indefinitely into the
You
past
don't
under
you
their
don't
world.
know that.
But I'm
Don't know
taking
that.
I'm
That's a
don't.
taking their
claim on your
worldview. This is how conditionals work.
But neither do
I
you.
grant the presumptions of their argument so
No
that I
one.
can address it.
Are
In
you
their argument, time does not extend indefinitely into the past.
Are
It
you
stops.
are you an atheist?
Me?
Yes.
John.
Yes. Yeah, I am an
Okay,
atheist and a
You
naturalist.
are
Yeah.
an atheist that knows the philosophical argumentation and understands the nuances of it. And
Yeah,
that's why we're
I've
not gonna
argued
have a
both
simple
sides of the
conversation.
Kalam,
Yeah,
and I think that gives me a very
we're not
firm
gonna
understanding
get
of
anywhere with
both
that
sides.
with John because he just wants to play whack-a-mole. He just wants to stay.
Leo is very
No,
sure
what
of
I
himself.
want to do is like I don't.
No,
here's what I
John,
wanna
you
do.
just want to, John, you just want to argue. That's what you want to do.
No, what I want to do
You want to be
is
right. That's
what I
what you
want
want
to
do.
do
You
is
want to
set
argue.
what I want to do is set the philosophical mental masturbation aside and talk about what they're really saying.
You can't.
Okay, you can
without
come with all
philosophy.
you can come with all these fucking
You're philosophizing right now.
nuances, all these nuances that you think make a difference in the argument, and they don't. Okay, you
But
you
they
can
do.
probably.
At this
you can-
point, it
I
doesn't
know
matter.
that I know that I know
done
it's a fact.
monologuing.
I
At
know
this
it's a
point,
fact.
it doesn't
Are you
matter.
done
With
monologuing?
my-
I know it's a
Oh, I
fact.
can
With
shut
my,
this guy up.
I know it's a fact. I'm just going to keep talking till you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay? I know it's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
And
You're
any
gonna
kind of
waste rage your
philosophical-
show.
I know
You're
it's a
going
fact.
inside the snake, bro. You're
I
going
know
inside
it's
the
a
snake.
fact. I know it's a
John, you're
fact.
going inside the snake.
Look, I know it's a fact.
John,
that
you're
any
going inside the
philosophical,
snake.
any philosophical.
John, you are
Are
going
they
inside
burning
the
it clear?
snake. John, you are going inside the snake.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who said
You are going inside the snake. Are you going to believe me or not?
Who's
That's CJ.
talking right now? Like, they're not lighting up.
John,
on
are you going inside the snake? There's
I'm
a giant
assuming
snake
it's
circling the
CJ. I
earth.
don't know.
You are going to go inside it and be tortured. It's literally in one of my videos. Literally, it's physically real. Holy
Who is
shit,
talking?
man.
Somebody
You're
tell
a
me who the
stupid
fuck's
fucking
talking
atheist.
right now.
You're
CJ.
gonna go inside the snake and be
is
tortured,
talking.
you stupid atheist. Anyone who wants to go on my YouTube channel
Who's
to talk why
talking right now?
non-believers are idiots, watch the video. Type this in on YouTube. Atheist, are you ready for outer darkness? That's where atheists are going. Okay?
CJ.
You're going in there, CJ. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
That's where you are going. Anyone who wants to watch the video, type it in.
CJ. There you go.
Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry. Yeah, because of that blue screen, it's not lighting up like normal avatar. Look, here's the thing. There's no doubt in my mind that Khalil would wipe the floor with me in any debate or discussion about philosophy. He obviously knows a lot more about that than I do. Okay, but in my mind,
he's a bigger idiot than I thought.
These philosophical arguments, they muddy the waters a lot of times. Okay, it's just like when I was on Speed's channel and I was talking about
That's the funniest thing I've heard all night.
God lied. And everybody, even the atheists, were disagreeing with me. Well, that's not a lie. It's deceptive. They used all these synonyms of lying, but it was actually this, and it was like all these nuances. It's like, no, God said something that was a lie, that he knew was a lie. He spoke of mistruth that he knew was inaccurate. And that's the definition of a lie. And same thing with this. Okay, you say your God's been around forever. That means, regardless of all this talk about different tenses of time and time didn't exist.
This motherfucker's an idiot. He thinks that Khalil can
believe your God was always in existence. And for lack of a better term, because I'm
how can you be sub-retarded? How can you be fooled?
People like Leo, it means you believe he was here always in the past and is going to be here always in the future. All right, and you can rip that apart all you want philosophically, but that is the bottom line. Period. And say all he wants about, hey, go read a book, motherfucker. All he wants. Okay, but that is the bottom line.
Stone Cold says so.
Just the bottom line idea behind it all, and you can put all these nuances into it.
Fucking more. Like I've never seen anybody say. This motherfucker thinks Justin studies philosophy for the year. Do you know how extensively we've covered Justin? There's 6 months gone by in 2021. Justin ain't been a Muslim for 3 of those. Justin hasn't been talking about this shit for 3 of those.
Just getting back. Can we bring Khalil back in?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
He had to bring me out of the room so he could monologue for 15 minutes.
Well, no, because you wouldn't shut the fuck up. You and CJ just kept talking and talking. And I'm going to
I actually feel bad for Justin right there. I really do. He didn't deserve that.
Superior, rantings and, talk down to me like you were. Keep
rantings and the talking down to him.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
This is the biggest fucking idiot on the planet. Like, who is this guy? We need to cover him more.
We're screaming at 4 different people.
Shit. He's fucking.
And then when I was trying to say, okay, it's not worth having the conversation, let's move on, you kicked me out of the room and silenced me. I don't understand.
I wanted to get my point out. It's funny how I put you out of the room, and then the only other person that was continuing to go on and on with CJ. You say 4 people. I wasn't screaming at 4 people. Okay. I mean,
you weren't.
I was.
You've been a fucking idiot,
right? Well, it is recorded, but I wasn't screaming at 4 people. I was screaming at you.
Okay. Well, I'll get you the timestamp then.
I'll get you the timestamp then.
Okay, no.
Do that.
I'm down here, Richie Cunningham.
But now I believe in Islam.
We got the timestamp.
How's that supposed to be?
It's all good.
This is why Rage put out a video telling people to stop being like John right now. When it came to my conversion, telling people to be respectful.
I haven't talked to John about you yet, Khalil.
Yeah, but I mean, your video was about the exact behavior that John is producing right now.
Rage did a video about don't be like John.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, really? And where is that video?
Where's that video at, Justin?
Like we shouldn't.
Of course, Justin's lying.
Atheists shouldn't be dismissing.
Dude, this is fucking ridiculous.
It's been a while.
Khalil is saying that Rage made a video saying that we shouldn't engage in behavior that Khalil believes John is currently engaging in. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I have to watch my video again.
Oh, I thought that was
Mr. White Knight over there for Justin. Justin got a white knight. He got 2. John's a white knight. He don't even know that. John's saying he would mop the floor with me in a philosophical discussion. You should go have that discussion because I will definitely show that.
Who, Justin?
Yeah, no, we know. I seen the video. I covered Rage early on when Justin's conversion, because I've known Justin for a while now. So I seen the Rage video, the first one where, yeah, we should be mad about you converting to Islam, but when all the fucking the flurry of death threats and whatnot that Justin proposes happen, Rage put out a video saying, "Do not harass Justin. If you're my people doing that, and yeah, I would apologize for dead naming Justin because that's hypocritical. Because my God, Matt Dillahunty reprimanded me for that."
Oh my God! Is Matt Dillahunty a god?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a god, the atheist.
He's a terrible one. I don't follow.
We seen the
no, but that's not what he said. What he said is that Rage did a video about me. Okay, which I know was a fucking lie.
No,
go back.
Go back to what he said, right?
Go back to what he said.
Here we are defending Justin,
Rage
but
made a
because
video.
that's not what he said.
Being
No, he
like
did.
John right now. When it came to
screaming at 4 people.
There you go.
Okay.
Rage did a video
I mean,
telling people to
you
not be
was
like John.
trying to explain to you,
right?
Well, it is recorded, but I wasn't
He
screaming at 4
wasn't,
people.
he
I was
wasn't
screaming at you.
harassing him.
Okay,
He
well,
wasn't
I'll get
doing
you the
any of that. He's
timestamp.
just talking shit to him. He's just talking.
Okay, do that.
Okay, no.
Yeah, he wasn't
Do that,
harassed. He's talking
Mr.
shit.
I was an atheist, but now I believe in Islam.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
And see, this is why
This is where
Rage
Justin got
put out a
offended.
video telling people to stop being like John right now. When it came to my conversion, he's telling people to be respectful.
I haven't talked to John about you yet, Khalil.
Yeah, but I mean, your video was about the exact behavior that John is producing right now.
Rage did a video about don't be like John.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, really? And where is that video?
I did a video that like we shouldn't atheists shouldn't be dismissing.
Yo,
and it's been a while.
What you got in that pipe?
Is that guy fucking retarded or some shit? Go on, man. You have any witch in your fucking head, people. What are these guys doing on the fucking internet with this? No way. This is why Smokey Saint and that Jewish dude love this guy so much.
Yo,
Lord
I'm
have
fucking
mercy
done.
on our souls,
I'm
man.
fucking done. I can't. I think he might be a little bit special, or we're gonna continue. I'm gonna try to make it through this, but if the raging atheist does a Porky the Pig one more fucking time, I'm fucking done.
No, it gets more. This fucker says it gets better than this, and I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I believe you, because these guys, these motherfuckers, we could put all their heads together, all of them, and we still wouldn't have half a brain.
John is currently engaging in. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I have to watch my video again.
No, but that's not what he said. What he said is that Rage did a video about me. Okay, which I know was a fucking lie.
I never
Khalil,
said
you're
that.
a fucking lying sack of
I never
fucking
said
shit.
that.
You
Can anybody
want to go to tape and play it over again? You want to go to the fucking tape and play it over again?
He did a video saying, don't be a fucking asshole or a dickhead for no fucking reason just because somebody's religious. And don't be a fucking ass and cuss everybody out and fucking be loud to the point where no.
Fuck off.
See?
Here's the thing. When Puff said wait, when Puff said, let's wait till I get there. I knew he was going to come in and rag on me because he was ragging on me in the live chat. Okay. The fact of the
I'm
matter
just getting
is-
back, John. Dude, I wish I would have talked to you about this.
About what?
Because this is a delicate balance that we're treading here. Khalil is in Islam now, and as
I don't give a
atheist,
fuck. He's
as
an idiot.
atheist,
He's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot.
No, he's not an idiot.
No, he's an idiot. He was an atheist and then goes back to believing in God. He's an idiot. I'm sorry.
Can I ask John a question? Hold on, wait a second. Can I ask John a question? Can you choose what you're convinced of?
And John, I left Puff back. Puff.
Yeah, they'll let him back.
John, Puff has been a long time supporter, man.
I understand that, but he can stop fucking ragging on me, man.
Puff is honest. We gotta allow honesty.
And the thing is, you've been being. No, I've been fucking cool with you for a
John.
long time, but I don't like
hold
how-
up. So time out. Hold up. No.
Hold on. Let's. Let me digest that real quick. Let me digest all that real quick. Wait for Taylor to get back. Just decided to step the fuck off, run off to fucking bathroom or get another beer. My God. My cheekbones hurt. My chest is killing me. This shit is fucking hilarious. Guys, what the stuttering fuck is going on with this fucking? This is. I didn't watch the whole thing and or listen to it, so I am like, this right here. I didn't listen to this whole entire thing. I only listened to it in snippets, and I was just like, oh, Justin's talking boring as fuck because it's Justin. Well, it's Justin. I like to rip him a new one every once. Taylor. Motherfucker. Dick.
Still happened.
And I paused it, man. I don't want you to come back talking about. I ain't want you coming back talking about what the hell happened, and then I got to rewind the shit. Fuck on back. I paused it.
Waiting on you. JP about to yell at each other.
All right. Yeah.
Let's see it.
Oh, John, I'm sorry, guy. You're just coming back, but you can't do that.
Can't do what?
I don't do that. I don't like. You don't like the way I roll. Fuck you. No. This channel, this open room is about being an open room.
I understand.
Right.
Can I get an answer from John, please? John, can you choose what you're convinced of?
No, you can't choose your beliefs.
So why are you giving me shit for being a Muslim? I'm convinced of Islam. Did I choose to be convinced of Islam, or is convincing a compulsion that happens?
You take in information and you arrive at your beliefs. You don't choose them.
Exactly. I don't choose them. So to say you're fucking stupid because you're a Muslim.
Well, because there's obviously something wrong with your brain, the information you took in, and then you became convinced that there's a God in the sky, then there's obviously something wrong.
I don't believe there's a God in the sky.
Or everywhere, whatever.
Don't necessarily believe that he's everywhere either.
Okay.
Khalil, can I ask?
I did want to.
What do you believe about God then? Because I don't know anything about Islam.
Yeah, sure. I believe that God is the necessary causal principle for existence itself, for the universe. I believe that he is one. I believe that he does not have any associating partners, which takes Christianity out of the mix. I believe that he is self-sufficient and necessary. And I believe that he does not have any sons. He's not born. And there's nothing else in this universe that is akin to Allah.
And I want to point this out. All right. So, John has dealt with a lot of extremist Muslims.
Sure.
Khalil.
I understand that.
We've had a show on this channel, Apostate Alliance, where we have listened to ex-Muslims that have come out and given us their horror stories. We are biased. Now, me personally, I've studied Islam. I understand that there are different schools of thought, and I understand that not all Muslims are the same. I'm not, John is his own person. He has his own, opinions, and he does his own thing, and I give him full power here. He knows that we go back and forth sometimes on nuances, and I understand John's position. I do, and I had to go away. I had to step away from the microphone and hearing what was going on while I was gone. But like I want to express. I often get accused that I'm bigoted towards theists. I am not. I do want to have the conversations, and I do want to understand. And I do want to understand philosophy more, and I want to understand where you're coming from philosophy.
More atheists need to understand philosophy.
Yes, but I do want to kind of push home that John has heard the worst stories. So, his opinion is valid here because he has talked to a lot of people that have come out of this religion and have experienced harm.
Can I comment really quickly?
That's my interaction. My interjection here, and yes, I'll mute.
Yeah, and go ahead, Leo. But look, let me just say, secular pagan mom, hit the nail on the head. Okay, as Knock and other people that have been here the whole night know, I left at one point. I was done with the stream, and then Brett Keane came in. And I happened to turn back on and see he was there and seeing what his fucking avatar was. Secular pagan mom says, John Peterson, you seem to be behaving in ways you usually don't like. I don't understand. And she's right. I don't understand either. I mean, I'm going off the deep end tonight. I just went through like a fucking horrible fucking 2.5, 3 months. I fucking, got Brett Keane, supposedly a forgiving Christian, wanting, Knock to get rid of me on the channel because of the horrible crime I committed several years ago, driving drunk and having happened to kill somebody, which I am very remorseful for, which I talk about all the time, which I admit I'm a murderer, and all that stuff. And then Brett Keane's going to come and make fodder out of that, and make jokes about it. And
it's a piece of shit.
That's not,
and then I come in here and
right,
seemingly reasonable person, Khalil, happens to be a Muslim. I'm blown away by the fact that he was an atheist. Now he's a Muslim.
And I haven't talked to you about Khalil at all.
Right.
Like I haven't told you anything about the situation.
and
the situation.
It's supposed to get better. I believe it.
He straight up told Justin he was an idiot for being an atheist that became a Muslim. So how did you find out, John Peterson, if you didn't know? Lying. You liar. He's a liar.
As Ray just said, I've been exposed to the worst of the Muslim religion. I have online friends and acquaintances who have been subjected to the worst of the worst. I know, people that have, have had loved ones and friends taken to the top of buildings and thrown off just because they were gay. I've had many, Muslim friends online who have been, abused by their families. And that's just part of it. I mean, just worst of the worst of the worst that I've been exposed to.
I would absolutely come out right now and say all of those things that you mentioned that you've talked to people about, I'm openly condemning right now in Islam. As a Muslim, I would condemn every single one of those things. I am in support of the LGBTQ community insofar as I want them to be able to make their own choices and live their life and be happy. Do I think that homosexuality is a sin? Yes, but I also don't think that they chose to be that way. And I don't think that it's my position to go out and tell them that you're a sinner, you need to change it. Be happy, do what you want. Like Rage said, I am a very leftist, progressive, liberal type of Muslim. And I'm trying to make that case. So
hate that shit.
I would much more appreciate you asking me questions about what I do believe. And I don't want any of this radical, horrible views that you've experienced in the past, which I'm sorry for. I don't want that to taint your view of me as a Muslim.
Can I jump in here? Because that's what my point is related to. And this isn't like a dig at John or anybody in here, because if it is, then it's a dig at all of us, including myself, because we've all done it. But and this is something I've actively tried to work on, and I think I've made some improvements, though there's always improvement to be made. And that is that to set aside my experiences and the biases that they may have informed when engaging with people that have some particular, ideology. So if I'm going into a discussion about socialism versus capitalism, I'm going to set aside all the experiences I've had in previous debates with previous people, because I don't know if this experience is going to be the same. I don't know if this person's going to believe exactly the same things. And this is where things like nuance and technicalities come into play in discussions. The other thing I wanted to mention is I am also very much, I would say personally, I'm flabbergasted by how Khalil went from atheism to theism. Now, that doesn't mean that there's something like wrong or that there's an ought not there, but I find it very interesting. But at the same time, I know Khalil mentioned it. I don't know if he himself ascribes to it, but I do. I am a doxastic and voluntarist, so I would agree that I don't think he, of his own volition, at least certainly not completely, came to that change. So I mean,
let me jump in here. Let me jump in here real quick because and Knock will back this up. When I went off the deep end there, and one thing, when I'm wrong about something, people that know me know. I mean, I've done streams where I had to come out and admit when I was wrong about something. And some of the things I said to Khalil a little bit ago, I don't, it just came out of because I was ranting and raving and I was all fucking worked up about a bunch of different shit. How many times have you and me not gone at it over the years about when people talk about all Christians are, crazy or retarded or something like that.
I often have to remind people, John, that you bring me back to moderation.
All Christians retarded?
Right. Yeah. That's why Secular Pagan Mom was so
fucking
right
retarded.
in what she said. I was acting like I normally would act, because I've gone at atheists before that have said, well, all Christians have some mental problem and like that. And I always tell them, like, look, no, that's not true. Okay, maybe they have this one belief that you find to be unreasonable, but they all be crazy. And if you're talking family, because only atheists, I only deal with atheists online. Everybody that I know and love,
we've had we've had disagreements about that, because I'm like, my fucking family sucks. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, so if people say that the belief in God is insane, all people that believe in God are crazy, I always fight back against that, because I say, hey, you're talking about my family right now. Like, they're not crazy. They have this one belief that I find to be unreasonable. And there's another word I'm looking for that I can't think of right now, but to say that because that one belief, is maybe unreasonable or whatever the other fucking word is I'm trying to think of, I can't.
Well, and I am to blame for part of this, John. Like, you came back recently. I should have filled you in on everything, and for some reason, the situation with Khalil slipped my mind, because I made a video about Khalil. I put my foot in my mouth, and which is something that I do. Yeah, we I do it. We all do it. And I just haven't had a chance to really get with you about Khalil. And then Khalil came in the room tonight, and I'm like, oh, we're good.
To be honest with you, when he first came in, I thought he was tatted atheist.
I see that.
Especially,
I'm
looking at
the beard.
The small screen, but I'm like, oh, tatted atheist is here.
Let me pause this real quick. First and foremost, I don't really like to talk about people's intelligence and shit, so I'm not. John, you blind as hell. First and foremost, Justin I don't give a fuck what kind of beard he has. He has his fucking show's logo sitting right there, okay? Right there, behind his fucking face. So, tatted atheist my ass. I'm done.
Here. And then I leaned in real hard on my fucking monitor to read the name, and I'm like, oh, no, that's not tatted atheist.
I actually wanted to steelman or make a stronger version of what I think Khalil's argument was toward Leo. Then after that, I need to get going.
Yeah, go ahead, Immutable.
Yeah, I think what Khalil, or maybe a decent argument to this point, would be a point such as, like, how do we, if you are taking, so number one, if you are an eternalist, number two, if you do say that the universe is like infinite, like bidirectionally, like towards the future and the past, or something like that, how would it be possible, for instance, for us to know, like, what we call our current period of time, given that something like the given that things such as like the entropic era of time or things like that don't seem to be well defined, if you do permit for something like the universe being past eternal, or having like some kind of like cyclic nature in cosmology.
And you also have to dive in, what type of, theory of time people, hold to. A theory, B theory,
I did also want to specify, I actually believe that there is an absolute earliest point in space-time would be the proper way to word it, past which you can't go. I would argue that it's meaningless to speak of anything before or prior or without that instant, in the same way and for the same reasons that it's incoherent to speak about what's north of the North Pole. So I do believe that the universe, I take the tenseless theory of time, I don't really take the block universe, but it's something akin to that, where the universe exists as a four-dimensional space-time block, bounded in one end and evolving infinitely in the other direction.
Let me ask you this then. Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this then, Leo, and Immutable, if you, or Khalil, whatever. But all right, so you just rattled off a lot of shit that you know about that I don't know about, and I hold it to be true, because I've dealt with you before, and I know how scientifically minded and intelligent you are. Okay, but my question is, has science compiled an exhaustive list of all the possibilities of time theories, and have they compiled an exhaustive list of what may have been in existence before this universe?
Within the framework of what humans currently know, probably. At least as it relates to ideas about how time works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's only two models currently.
Well, there's two models, but they branch. Like, you've got A theory and B theory, but there's like different branches that it's kind of like more of a spectrum than two hard.
Yeah.
They're like two defined lines, and then a little bit of some dots around them for. So it can get a little interesting, but
because
generally, go.
Well, no, what I was going to say, because the way I look at it is, since all we know is what's in this universe, and all we know is back to, what is it, a Planck's time prior to the beginning of the Big Bang, and we don't know what may have or may not have existed prior to that, prior to the Big Bang. If you hold the position that there had to have been something before this universe, because this universe had to have come out of something, then what my feelings are is that whatever that something was, then that realm, or whatever you want to call it, had its own laws, its own physics, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. And that's why when I say, going backwards, of course, yes, time that exists in this universe, you can only go back to the point of the Big Bang. But whatever realm this universe came out of, there had to be some type of laws, some type of logic that held sway over that realm, that might be like a different concept of time that we can't conceive of.
And whatever that thing was would have caused our universe to begin to exist, correct?
Well, not necessarily, because not that thing could have caused this universe to. I mean, it could have, but not that it had to. Okay, because the thing is okay, we have this universe now. Things can come out of this universe, like we don't know what's on the other side of black holes, and that's not to say the universe created something. Say we find out that when you go through black hole, you're in another universe. Okay, does that mean that this universe created that universe? No, I mean it's what you're saying is possible.
I wouldn't use the
Well,
word
and-
created. I
and-
would just say caused.
Well, and when you say the cause, I think the problems theists get into is they infer a god there, and a cause can be.
but I don't.
Hear me out. A cause can be anything. A cause can be an old universe dying and birthing anew. We can't see that back that far. We truly do not know. So every time that we go past, what is it called? That plankton era, then we're just merely speculating at this point. And
We
and
can't
when you're-
even get back to that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So when you get to that, like, it's even beyond speculation. It's just guessing.
I have the
Yeah,
answer.
so I think oh, go ahead. I was gonna make a point, but okay.
Yeah,
Right, who-
the answer is Islam is the only true religion, and we have to play like.
But yeah, one point I was gonna make that is like it, and I don't hold this position necessarily, right? I think it's kind of an extreme and weird position to hold. But one argument you can make in favor, like, of eternalism, and especially going back to a point of, like, say, there being a prior state other than the Big Bang, is that what the Big Bang tells us, if I understand it correctly, right? It's just the Big Bang, or as far as we can observe from the Big Bang into its structure, is essentially, in some ways, the origin of information, right? It's the most ancient source of, in form of quantized energy we can observe about the universe at some state of time. However, that doesn't mean that the universe wasn't in a prior state before that. That doesn't mean that the state we observed it in, 13.8 or, whatever the margin of error for that number is, right, didn't have, a prior state to it that, we're currently observing, or that for some reason, like, there is a manifest.
Taylor, how long were you gone? The video's done. What is this mofo doing? Wow, this is the longest out forever. Oh my gosh. States are. So retarded. Oh my gosh.
What's going on, Bay Yakin? You pause it again? This motherfucker
What?
is so
Nah,
dumb,
nah,
it's
just
painful
now
to listen to. Oh, EK face palming is almost here.
Yeah, you missed it.
Bay Yakin's here in the house. Nutty Atheist in the house. Khalil could have brought up Alexander Pust's Grim Reaper paradox. Whatever the fuck that is. Welcome everybody to the stream. We are watching whatever the fuck it is we are watching.
We're going to be reviewing the video of Dr. Craig having a conversation with Cosmic Skeptic.
Nice.
And then we're going to open up the lines for callers. So if you would like to call in,
Oh my God, did
and we
you
can
go back?
actually dive into
No,
the
no.
nuances of tense
This
facts.
is where we.
Yeah,
remember we were
100%.
skipping
Yeah, we don't
through?
need to do that here.
This
I
was
don't
when
know.
we
Do you,
were skimmed to.
you have a
disrespect
time?
Anyone.
No,
It's gonna be-
100%.
It's going to be 12 o'clock. It's going to be noon Eastern.
Noon
is when
Then I
the
roll
show's
right
all
on.
the way
Yeah,
down.
so
This
we
Saturday.
can dive
Okay.
into the nuances of that. I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I don't know
Oh, I got
if
you. I got you.
everybody in the chat, if it's going to go right over their head. I don't. So
Yeah, I
Did I go
understand.
all the way back?
I
Yeah,
would love
probably
for
go
you to
over
call
mine.
in
Because
I
there is
have a feeling
actually
I'm
some
gonna
pretty deep metaphysics involved with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Kalam, as
So,
I'm sure you know.
to-
So
to respond to Lisa.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm not asking you a question because that would get into because it's just a clarifying.
Yeah, you
question
went
I
back
have.
way
But
too far.
ontologically
way
speaking,
back. Holy shit.
not going
Went
into the
too far.
nuances of what we were just talking.
I'm saying is, all you really need to do as an atheist is point out the Bible. That's
but the
all
thing
you really
is,
got.
it hasn't been working.
I can't tell you how many. I'm talking to quite a few philosophers at this point, and quite a few of them use their philosophy to justify their very right-wing, fucked up positions. At this point, and I'm trying to have an open mind as I study it. I don't have much appreciation for philosophy.
Well, if you've seen some of the things that happen by it, you can literally have Christians that at the beginning of the conversation state that a Christian should try and avoid having an incoherent or heretical view. Once I go through,
you can do that using the Bible as well.
Yeah, but that's what Khalil is doing. He's using the Bible. You can't just take the Bible and start reading from it and say, haha, you're wrong. You've got to explain where the contradictions are.
You literally can't. You literally can't.
Really.
Well, I mean, most Christians have never read the entire Bible, Leo. Most Christians have never read the entire Bible.
Well aware of that.
Rage. What the difference between what I'm saying and what you're saying is that you use the Bible to tell them that they're wrong. I use their own words to show them that they're wrong.
But do they care either way? Do they care either way?
Yes,
no, they
don't. Change their position. They fucking don't. If you come into these rooms, Rage, you see it yourself.
No, they fucking don't. Like you
I've seen it,
but no, they fucking don't.
All right.
All right.
You do know that I've already converted one person over from Christianity to Islam, right?
Well, yeah, and the moment you do that to an atheist, you become an enemy of mine. So
that's not a really good way to look at it. I shouldn't. Because if I do these people
I used to be good friends with Ocean,
hostile.
but I see him as a person that converts atheists. So yeah, fuck him.
My view,
I love
unfortunately, on this matter is
you probably shouldn't because he doesn't like you.
Ocean doesn't like me.
No, he doesn't like atheists. Like, come the fuck on, dude.
Actually, I've had great.
I don't have reason to doubt that.
Yeah, I did too, Leo. Until I didn't.
Well, I follow him on Twitter.
Like he came on my fucking stream all the goddamn time. We were best friends. And then Allie went to him. I called him a coward, which I didn't. I called Nathaniel from secular whatever that you know who I'm talking about. Nathaniel Walters. I called him a coward. But Ocean is sensitive.
Okay. So I mean, you don't have to. I would love to sit down with you and go over these and show you how you can have a Christian put his own foot in his mouth.
It's beautiful.
They do that. It's quite beautiful. And
that's something we can agree with Khalil on. It's beautiful when that happens, and they're just like, what? And you can literally hear the gears smoking in their head.
I just don't agree with that. Philosophy can be. It's kind of like the Bible, right? Like
science is a philosophy?
It's on the eyes of the beholder, right? When you show a Christian something in the Bible that they thought didn't exist, and then you show them that it did. Those are the beautiful moments.
And then they justify it with X. How do you
they justify your philosophical. I mean, they justify everything. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? No, you didn't, Khalil. You didn't. I have been dealing with Christians for a long fucking time now, and trust me, they do.
In the method that I use.
Can I be honest? And I really
my God.
don't.
The method you use is the shit. I'm sure.
Hold on. Can I ask Raging something?
I want to just really quick, it's like 10 seconds, just to make a quick point. And I don't mean this offensively at all. Because I'm not really targeting it at anybody because I think it's true of atheists broadly. Honestly, I think the reason that they have a hard time convincing or being convincing, not like, hey, I'm going to be an atheist now, but convincing to some degree with Christians and other religious people is because most atheists have a very dismissive view of philosophy and are not capable of formulating thereby and defending rigorous, meaningful arguments that give these people something to consider.
Do you know how many people I've converted away from Christianity with my approach and my rhetoric?
Were they in one-on-one settings?
I'm just asking because I don't fucking know either. I've gotten a lot of comments. Right, like I had a stream where
we each have our own niche.
I had a stream where I cursed out God, and Christians, some of them liked it. Like I don't get the point here. So you're trying to say like philosophy convinces people.
It can be used to. You realize
how long has philosophy been around?
Thousands of years.
Thousands of years. How long has this world been dominated by theism?
Let me say this: philosophy has been around longer than science.
So how long has this world been dominated by the bullshit of theism?
Why is that?
So take your philosophy. I'm sorry, I'm studying it, and I want to talk about this shit with you. But honestly, take it and shove it up your ass because it has done nothing for humanity. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Not a fucking thing.
Wait. Science hasn't never done anything for the world. Science has never done anything for the world. Science is a philosophy. Look at the scientific method.
No.
Science.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that bullshit.
What do you mean?
You don't get to do that bullshit.
Wait.
I mean, come the fuck on, dude.
I'm just trying to make a point. Everybody else is trying to jump in.
Everybody shut the fuck up. I'm the mod here, and I'm taking control. J. Mike has been trying to get in for like 10 minutes.
I can't finish my point.
We'll come back.
I was trying to tell people
what fucking point?
Real fast.
Well, we would know what it was if I was allowed to finish.
J. Mike, go ahead.
I guess we're gonna jump around randomly for some odd reason. That's not my.
No, we're gonna. Yeah. Okay.
I want to just point out real fast. Like, no one needs to get mad. We're all good. But second, so what the problem is? I'm an atheist, by the way, raging. But the problem is that when we use science, we use a specific method. That is an assumed epistemological framework, right? And so a lot of people are convinced on that because, we get stuff done in the lab. We look at what's called a posteriori evidence, which is just empirical evidence, and that has a lot of good use. It really does. The problem is the only reason we've gotten there and in the first place is through philosophy, through discourse of looking at how we come to knowledge, how we determine the imaginary from the actual. I've learned a lot to go, I'm not going to assume that my interlocutor carries the same epistemological framework as me because they might not, right? And the better thing to do is just to show, okay, well, you don't value kind of the same things that I value to get to truth. I can show you why you've made a mistake. And the only way I can do that is through philosophy, like reductio or things like that, to show them how their worldview could be incorrect. Now, what I will say where I disagree with Khalil and maybe Leo is that when you point something out wrong in a worldview, even a contradiction doesn't mean the worldview is wrong. It just means that you have an aspect of the worldview you have to go back to, right? I agree. So I would present, on the last thing, I would present one real thing to Khalil to show where this might be something he goes, I have to think about that, but it won't disprove his position. But I'd ask him a question like, because you take the kalam, you deny actual infinities, I assume, right? Like,
we're going to talk about heaven, aren't you?
Real quick,
I was going to ask, how does that work? If your religious commitments, like Dr. Craig, for example, he puts his foot in his mouth from my position because on one end he has to make a move so that infinite regressions are not possible by denying actual infinities. I get the move 100%, but in virtue of doing that, he stomps all over his Christian foundational beliefs that Jesus, as per what John 15-17 or whatever, talks about giving everlasting life, or revelation about how I'm supposed to be burning in hell. So evidently, I'm not going to be burning in hell forever if you deny actual infinities, and you won't get eternal life. So how do you reconcile that, through your framework?
Well, so I want you to answer that, Khalil, but I gotta respond to all the criticism I just got. We currently live in the post-truth era. After people in this stream repeatedly told me we've had philosophy for thousands of years. Currently, half of the country thinks that Donald Trump's going to be president in August. Good going philosophy. Answer J. Mike's question.
What? That has nothing to do with.
Catch up on porcupine equals Oscar James.
It has everything to do with it because philosophy is the answer for everything, and yet half the fucking country are fucking retarded.
No shit, but that doesn't mean that there's a philosophy. You couldn't have said that any louder than you did.
Half the country is retarded now.
Yeah, this is what the fuck out here. This is the voice of reason.
Man, this guy's amazing.
don't tell me it has nothing to do with it.
Just Deepak Chopra philosophy, like he does with quantum mechanics. That like Deepak Chopra says, well, quantum mechanics can explain everything. It says that anything can happen at any time for absolutely no reason.
What has philosophy done for this fucking world, Leo? What has it done? Except for getting, I have talked to plenty of fucking right-wing fucking extremists that give me their philosophy and justify it with it. I have talked to Khalil that has given me his philosophy and justified his fucking irrational beliefs here. I mean, like, tell me, like, seriously, what has philosophy done for this fucking world, dude?
Would you like me to explain that? So, really, hold on, really quickly. Do you know what the title of Isaac Newton's most famous work is?
He doesn't care.
I do.
No, whoever said I don't care, it was right.
Well, you should if you want me to. If you are trying to be genuine and you want me to answer your question.
Just talk about
it was called the Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, the mathematical principles of natural philosophy. Do you know what natural philosophy meant back then in his time? It meant science. So him philosophizing during the pandemic, during the bubonic plague, he invented, let's see, calculus, Newtonian mechanics. He contributed to classical mechanics.
Awesome.
All because he sat down and he thought about things and he philosophized.
Sweet, and yet we still have evangelicals trying to kill gay people. Like, what the fuck?
So
wait, hold on. Knock, let me tell you something.
Sweet. Philosophy's so great.
Hold on. But the irony of what's going on here is that, and I get pissed off about the philosophy too. I think there's a more common way to speak about things without going into all that.
You can't. Hold on. Thousands of years of philosophy, we still have racial injustice.
Why are we
great-going philosophy? Great-going philosophy. You did a great job.
Hold up.
I mean, thousands of years of philosophy, dude.
The irony of what you're saying.
And we still have stupid people.
What has philosophy done?
What a fucking mystery. Philosophy hasn't done away with the stupid people. Yeah.
That's a philosophy that's anti-philosophy.
Well, the entire criticism of like why should we do philosophy? You just defeated the purpose. You're doing exactly that. I mean,
you're literally philosophizing.
Yeah, one issue as well is that.
Way to go, John Peterson, for making Khalil's greatest point against me. Way to go. I'm fucking clapping for you, dude.
Look, I'm a programming major, and philosophy is so important in sets that I deal with, right? Like I know I've started learning a lot of first order logic and things like that, which is very, very, very important in computation.
Okay, hold on. Let me get back to what Knox said to me. I wasn't trying to bolster his point against you or to dish you. I'm just saying that's the reality of it. I don't think philosophy I don't give it as much import as these philosophers in here do, but that's just the truth of it. That when you talk about things like that, you are talking about philosophy. You are philosophizing.
Not even when you talk, even think of your own existence. You fall into the cogito. I think, therefore I am. You're having an experience, which is a philosophical argument. And to say experience, you're not talking about not an experience. So now you're invoking the classical laws of logic of identity. So I mean, literally, you can't even conceptualize or even have a single thought of a single thing without philosophizing.
Right. Yeah, and if you're somebody that denies that and goes, "Hey, you know what? Actually, I think I can derive true contradictions." Well, guess what? There's a camp for you. They're called dialetheistic logic, and they deal with true contradictions. And these things matter. Why? Because even in sets that I use with programming, we can use different systems of logic, and they work, right? And so it's not just like the application of sitting in the armchair has actually benefited us just in medicine alone.
I've heard all the thousands of years. How come when I go into the ghetto, this philosophy doesn't seem to matter? Because all I see is racial indiscrimination. All I see is motherfuckers are pressed. I mean, how is this philosophy? How has thousands of years of this philosophy made this world a better place? Because it seems to me, I'm not done with my fucking point. I'm not done with my point. It seems to me that this fucking world got better with science and
Which is
technology.
philosophy.
Philosophy did not do a goddamn thing.
Philosophy is
Science and technology is
and all the
That was an
questions you
idiot.
brought up are contained and answered and talked about
Justin,
in
that doesn't work.
political
You gotta put your
philosophy,
hand down, bro.
social philosophy.
Come on
When
now.
I
yeah,
defend
really?
socialism, I appeal to
Really?
Marxist philosophy.
So they've been brought up and
all
they've
of these things.
been
Yes,
brought up and
absolutely.
talked about. How have they been solved?
Rage, you're committing what J. Mike's favorite fallacy to call.
How have they been solved?
They
You're
haven't
committing
because
a
we have.
Oh,
fallacy.
after thousands of years of this
wait.
philosophy, they haven't been solved?
You think what? Wait, what do you think philosophy is?
Right.
And why is it the case that philosophy has to solve problems, right? I mean, kind of like the
It's a
point Leo was
tool.
making
It either
earlier.
solves problems or it doesn't.
Well, then what's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of it? You want to justify your fucked up beliefs. That's it. That's all.
I have beliefs that are fucked up.
Can I please say this?
What belief?
Hold on. Can I please say this? Rage,
Sure.
if I was to do the same thing you're doing with philosophy with science, I could say, what the fuck use is science for? Every time they've given me an age of
Honestly,
the universe, they've been fucking wrong.
People should.
Okay, so we should just not trust.
They do
anything
say
ever.
that. They do.
You
say
should.
that.
You should not.
Yeah, they do.
You should do the research
Atheism
yourself and
would
believe
sit
what you
on our
believe.
hands? I'm not understanding. What's the alternative? Like the implications of what you're saying in virtue of like what has philosophy done? Well, if we take that, we take your advice, we all just sit on our hands and kick rocks. We don't
No,
do anything.
we've all sat on our hands and kicked rocks anyway. What the fuck are you talking about?
So the reason I
Like,
can
what are you
talk to
talking about?
right
What
now-
have we
right
done?
now- the only
What
reason
have we
I'm talking
done?
right now is through the discourse of science, which is
This guy sounds emotionally
the
unstable.
cause of that is philosophy. For you to ignore that is just to like it's like the same
Thousands of
thing when I
years.
talk-
And
hold on, it's the same
how
thing
long
when I
is
talk to
hey
musicians,
J Mike?
and they
J
go,
Mike,
"Fuck the
how
Beatles.
long is it gonna
Fuck-
go
fuck
before
Led Zeppelin. What do they do for
how long is it before gay people get equal rights? Another 1,000 years?
Zeppelin? What the fuck?
Wait, hold on.
How long
Science-
before philosophy solves the problems of the world?
We're standing on the shoulders of giants, Rage.
Did I
It's not
rewind
hard,
us?
dude. We're standing on the shoulders
wait,
of
hold
giants.
on.
It's not just like one person that thought. This is the collective process, and the collective process got us where? To science, which got us where? To the ability for me talking to you right now through my fucking.
I mean,
computer.
thousands of years of
Fucking brain.
philosophy, and just in the last 30 years here in America, gay people could be gay.
Yeah, but
Thousands of years
science-
of philosophy, though.
Science-
Oh my God,
science-
it's so great.
Science.
I just want to say this right here.
I'm fucking like, I need to drink more because that shit's like off the hook. The dude is not right in his head. The dude is fucking
not.
retarded. We got Khalil down here. We're here to make fun of Khalil, and we got this fucking guy here. We came to make fun of Khalil, raging atheist. Stop waiting on our fucking. Why is this is not my style? The guy's a fucking moron. Like, there's nothing good I could say about him. He doesn't deserve the right. He shouldn't even be able to log into his fucking computer. He's all online. The guy is like fucking retarded. It's embarrassing how fucking retarded he is.
How they came up with the Constitution of the United States, which gives you the ability to say these stupid things on the internet. RA.
So, but how is it that he can log into a computer and go online? Like, I hate to jump on the bandwagon with the haters of Rage Against the Atheist or whatever his name is. But fuck him. Like, fuck you. You're fucking stupid, bro. You do not need to be on the internet.
I had to turn my.
I'm sorry,
my
but dude,
down.
everything that I've heard come out of his fucking mouth is just so fucking blood boiling retarded. It makes Khalil on their laugh. And this is the most retarded motherfucker I've ever known. And next to him, we got this motherfucker outselling Khalil in stupidity. It's enraging me. I'm enraged by how stupid this guy is. I talked to him. I had a civil conversation with him. Like, you want to come on the show? Yeah. And then he told me like he had some issues or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. But fuck's sakes. And it gets worse. Look at this. It gets worse. It gets worse. He gets stupider. He gets stupider. He's asking why philosophy hasn't cured cancer yet. What's he gonna do next?
Philosophy gave us the U.S. Constitution, but okay.
Fuck y'all. I mean, Fuck you,
Science has
motherfucker.
existed for
Fuck
thousands of
you.
years. Why hasn't science?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Science is fucking
How are
worthless.
anybody still
It's
in this
existed for
conversation?
thousands of years, and we still have got like 1 billion people living in poverty. Fuck science. How has it existed for like all these millennia and hasn't made a human society a utopia? We must
argument, guys. We understand.
But no, that's an easy that's an easy question, Leo. That's an easy question, Leo, because science was held back by religion.
Actually,
that's an easy question. Was philosophy held back by religion? Oh yeah, it was, but they burned all those books, didn't they?
No, that's I'm not even going to agree to that.
Yeah, no.
I won't say it's religion.
They didn't burn all the schools of philosophy back in the ancient world that didn't agree with
Welcome
theism.
to Matt Dillahuntyism.
Oh, really? Like I'm not even like a big like you understand that Matt Dillahunty attacked me personally. I'm not a big Matt Dillahunty fan.
You're parroting his doctrine.
Oh, so because Matt Dillahunty said it and I said it, I'm parroting Matt Dillahunty.
I'm
Way to
putting a
go,
label to
Khalil.
the
Way to
doctrine.
go.
I'm putting a label to the doctrine.
Let's stay on focus. So like when you make these statements in that way, like everything.
Well, real quick, let's not stay on focus because Khalil has a definite bias against Matt Dillahunty. Maybe because Matt would school you.
I don't care about talking about
I don't
people,
think
especially
so.
people
I'm in touch with him personally right now.
Can I say something?
We're scheduling a conversation, so we'll see.
This is
oh my god.
Can I say something?
Pause the video. Pause the video.
Yeah, let Revolver say
Pause the video. I hope he's not lying about that. I hope he's not lying
boner?
about that. Did you hear what he just said? He's gonna have a conversation. It's gonna be Khalil and Matt Dillahunty.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
And that's gonna be fucking genius. That's gonna be the best. Because this is garbage, dude. This is the most garbage video I've ever watched in my life.
I told you it's a dumpster fire, motherfucker. What did you think it was going to be?
Does it even qualify as
better roses?
No, but what does it even qualify as that? Yes, we're gonna have Matt Dillahunty adjust it if he's not full of shit, because he usually is. But like Justin's sitting down here and he's being elevated to the level of like how stupid everyone else is. And how like this is what you do with the life, your precious life that you get, atheist. You sit around and tell people, internet, how stupid you are.
Yeah.
Got
exactly
fucking 9 people there. 9 fucking people. They got all this freedom. This is what they do with it.
I don't know. Do they have 9 to 5s? I know Justin does. Khalil does, definitely. But the rest of these guys, do they have 9 to 5s? Because it really burns me up that people get on the internet, get on these like hours long chats, video chats and shit. And I be at work.
Those two at the top that John and Raging Atheist put together, man, those are you could put them together. These motherfuckers can't do shit. These fuckers probably work in a factory or what, like an Amazon warehouse or something.
I believe it.
There's no way these fuckers have the problem solving skills to do anything but manual labor.
Should check out Jabs.
Yeah, we'll check out Mo Hijab, but right now, Khalil, this has been fucking barked up my fucking tree all week, and it's just fine. But like, I'm not.
What you thought it was gonna be?
This is fucking. I'm mad at how fucking stupid the Raging Atheist is for this.
This is good. This is good. I've been entertained. Your befuddledness entertains me too. Shit, this is fucking hilarious. Man.
Fuck it, it's retarded.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's like shitting on philosophy, but philosophy has brought us a lot of things.
I'm not even trying to make fun of him. He's just so stupid that it's not even worth making fun of that. There could be something seriously wrong with the guy. Like he was saying to me in the PM, like he's got to take medication or whatever.
Are you serious?
Why do you go on the internet and make a fucking ass of yourself?
Oh, if you take meds, you shouldn't be on the internet at all.
Yeah, man, just chill out, relax, get your foot fixed or whatever. Like I saw these guys making fun of his foot, and I went off on those guys. I'm like, I went on his show, right? What the fuck his name? The fucker's name. And they're talking shit about motorless. So I jump on there. I'm like, hey, I heard you guys are trying to convert a motorless, so I'm here to fucking throw the fucking firecracker in the middle of this crowd. And You know, that's I didn't like that guy based on him right fucking with the guy with the fucked up leg and shit. But it's like you're going on the internet talking to people and spreading your dipshit fucking views, man. It makes me mad. If you're retarded, right? You shouldn't have people making fun of you. You should get better. So don't go on quit the internet. That's my best advice. Quit the fucking internet and get better.
Right.
Quit the fucking internet. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at you. I'm pissed at you. Well, I want to see Khalil. Khalil's a fucking idiot, and it's fun to make fun of Khalil. It's not it's someone that's seriously mentally fucked up is not funny to watch.
Are you sure? Are you serious? I've been laughing at a retard this whole entire time.
Dude, does he sound like anything less than a fucking retard? It's not funny. It's not funny how stupid that shit is. It's dangerous.
Some of the shit he said. I mean, his little political point of view, I definitely would 100% disagree with. But I wouldn't
it gets better.
someone that
we'll
those
keep
ideas
going.
to be retarded. But he has
We'll
said
keep
some
going.
dumb shit out of his mouth.
No, he
said plenty of dumb shit out.
he's raging. Like it's already stupid, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna get it. What it's gonna get," and that's what he's saying. Look at Nutty Atheist is telling us it's gonna get worse, and there's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that it's gonna get worse. There's not a single doubt in my mind.
Please keep going. Almost to the climax. All right, Taylor. Calm down, breathe, stretch, shake, let it go.
I'm gonna get going legit now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Take it easy.
Immutable is like.
No, I mean, I hear this thought.
niggas.
You guys keep talking shit. You guys keep talking shit about science there. I mean, do you guys know anything about the Library of Alexandria? Do you know what that
No,
is?
never heard of it in my life.
He's not talking shit. He was applying what's called a reductio ad absurdum. He was using the exact same thing and then saying it to science to show why the point was dumb.
Mike, why don't you eat my ass and let me finish there?
What is Justin doing?
Okay, now I know what I was saying is okay. Do you guys know what the Library of Alexandria is? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, it was dated back at least over 3,000 years there. So you got fucking science there. Hypatia, a woman, was one of the very first astronomers. Science.
This guy's a fucking moron.
We'll talk of philosophy. I mean, at this point here for you guys there, I mean, you're not talking philosophy. You're giving me excuses for barbarism. It is not philosophy you're talking about there. Real philosophy is
exactly. I agree. Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Can you tell me what real philosophy
3,000 years ago?
Real philosophy is my dick in your mouth.
Okay,
so can I ask you a quick
hold on, is that analytic or continental?
Yeah, that's what. There we go.
Did you apply modus ponens or
What the fuck is wrong with Bull?
Thank you for not knowing what the fuck you're talking about, and then throwing a joke in there.
What did you do? Because from my understanding, I'm willing to call your bluff that you don't know shit about philosophy.
At this point, you're just talking out your ass, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
What do you know about philosophy?
I
I have been studying philosophy.
I mean, if we're gonna go down
my
this
opinion has not changed. It hasn't.
Okay, well,
you've been studying philosophy.
Tell me exactly the form of modus ponens, because this is a very easy, very, very easy. If you've been,
I was going to go even easier than that.
You should tell me what modus ponens.
J Mike, I need to jump in here real quick, okay? And you'll get an answer to your question. But what I think that the philosophers in the room are doing is they're ignoring. Hold on, stop.
He's identifying people as philosophers. Come on, man.
He already admitted a few moments ago that any discourse or any thought, any considering the nature of things, that is philosophy, okay?
Well,
and
you admitted that.
Hold on, fucking let me finish, okay?
Yeah,
but what you're confusing is a knowledge of the language of philosophy and knowing the nuts and bolts of philosophy and what to call different things. You're confusing that with everybody philosophizes, okay? But they might not know what you just asked not to explain.
Sure. And they're also not going to know when you say knowledge, they're not going to be able to go, knowledge is defined as justified true belief, right?
The fuck up. You're going to let me finish. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to stop talking.
He's going to kick you out of the room.
There, you're in the back room now. Okay, so Look, the fact is
Wow.
that you can. People that know all the nuts and bolts of philosophy can get a lot of gotcha questions on people that don't know the nuts and bolts of philosophy. That does not mean that those people don't philosophize, and that does not mean that those people can't make logical points and logical arguments. But if you want to do your gotcha questions and ask for definitions of terminology, go right ahead and do that.
He said he doesn't.
Look, I apologize. It's not about when you say logic or when you use knowledge, right? And you sneak those in there. That doesn't mean when you don't apply that philosophically, it means nothing because it's just some blanket statement of like I have knowledge of something. Okay, what is knowledge?
All right, so like 90% of the fucking country, no, 90% of the fucking country that doesn't think in philosophical terms, you know, they have nothing to say.
That a word?
But here's the thing.
They don't have nothing to say. We're not declaring that if you have some certain level of knowledge and philosophy.
Right.
J Mike, what is your degree in?
Programming, and then I
programming. So it's not in philosophy? Oh my fucking god! Eat my ass.
4 times I'm not a philosopher, but you guys wanted to keep saying something else for some reason. The fact that I like philosophy as a hobby, I play music for fun.
I like theology as a hobby. Guess what I don't like? I don't like little cunts that try to come in here and upstage me. Fuck you.
I don't give a shit about the meta because that's.
I don't give a shit about you. What are you not getting about that?
Why are we
being the same way when I take calls on Talk Heathen and the person is an idiot and I'm talking to them and I can show it doesn't matter the benefit.
Oh my god, I'm just like Talk Heathen.
Okay,
just like him. I am Talk Heathen.
Okay, I don't know what that
means. There's some philosophy for you. I am Talk Heathen.
Okay, anyway,
I am not the raging atheist. I'm fucking Talk Heathen, yo.
Are you identical to Talk Heathen within
I'm so confused right now.
I don't even watch it, dude.
It doesn't matter. It's besides the point. My point is to say it's that this discourse is for the benefit of an audience, not just yourself. So take yourself out of it. I know it's narcissistic of you and it's hard for you to do. Just do it for 1 second.
Oh yeah, I'm totally a narcissist.
Apparently, but
totally
anyway.
Agree.
Well, because you're
totally agree with you.
Point across.
I mean, so are you going to call me a pedophile now? I mean, is that the next step?
No, I'm not because I'm not.
Are you sure? Are you sure your God isn't going to lead you to that? Is your philosophy going to lead you to be like, I fuck my kid?
He's an atheist.
You fucking idiot.
We've had me and J Mike know each other. We've had this guy's like an atheist. Are you a naturalist as well?
I really don't give a fuck. I honestly don't.
That's what I thought.
A dick is a dick.
Okay, I don't even know what.
There's nothing there to respond to.
Anyway, so when you use words, it's real quick because this took a lot longer than it should have. But when you use words like knowledge or logic, and you go, "That's illogical," you're using something.
Did I use those words?
Oh Lord have mercy.
But did I use those words?
So you can't.
I did not use those words. I did not. I did not use those words.
Simple inference.
I didn't. I'm sorry, J Mike. I did not use those fucking words. I did not use those words.
He didn't say you did.
Yeah. Oh, he just did.
I'm saying in general, when John said,
yeah, he just literally did.
He didn't say that you used those words.
He literally did, Leo. Go fuck yourself. He literally did.
When did he say Nak used this word? He didn't say that. He said when people use these words.
He meant you as in a general collective. He didn't mean you personally, Nak. He was saying when
but you agree. He said
John,
you.
Right.
I mean, what the fuck does you mean, John? I mean, John, are you? What the fuck, dude?
No. What I'm saying is,
hey man, this shit.
The word "you" means
you means you. You means you. You literally means you.
I hope that this isn't.
It literally means that. It literally fucking means that.
When you're speaking to a group, like if the teacher is up in front of a classroom.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it, John. It's not cool when I speak in generalities. You know, when the raging atheist does it. Oh my fucking god!
What I'm saying is that the word. It's just like the word "they."
I even feel bad for Khalil.
Yeah. But really? Hold on, really? Honestly, really?
If you're
seriously, camera off.
Teaching a class something, and the teacher is talking to the whole class, and they say, "If you do this and that, this will be the result."
Was he talking to me, John?
Well, no, he was talking to he was trying to make.
No, he was fucking talking to me. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why don't we ask the guy who was talking? Who was
fucking God? Like he was literally talking to me.
J Mike, were you talking to him or were you speaking broadly?
I was speaking broadly,
okay.
And also because John had specifically said it, and then you said something logic, so I was just covering the gambit here. Not. It's the point that you're making is so pedantic, and not even the point that I was trying to make.
All right, tell me how I'm
wrong.
wrong.
I was just simply trying to make a point that when if you
the
use
whole point of this open stream, tell me how I'm wrong, dog. John, you can pipe in when you want to.
It's about you dismissing value for something that has immediate value to everything that we do.
Oh yeah, because I got you guys to admit that philosophy has been around for 1,000 years, and tell me how great this planet is.
Science has been around for 1,000 years. Tell me how great.
No, it fucking hasn't.
Yes, it has.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, can you tell me the first people who started utilizing aspects of the scientific method? Do you know when that was?
My fucking God, Leo. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you're saying it hasn't been around for thousands of years, except that science has been around for thousands of years.
Leo, I said that, you piece of shit. Leo,
yeah, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? When was like Leo, like seriously, do you got an issue with me?
No.
Because if you have an issue with me, you can address it directly.
Well, don't you think I would have done that if I did?
I don't know. I don't know you. But you seem like you got a fucking issue with me.
Rage, what are you talking about? Yes, you do know me.
Look, I have an issue with Rage. He doesn't know how to have a fucking conversation. Like, this is why, like, people aren't going to listen. Like, people who actually want to go through an intellectual discourse on what they believe, like myself or Leo. Khalil,
I'm straight.
John, maybe everybody else in the room. Like, they're going to just not listen, and that's fine. Like, you can give rhetoric, right? But if you can't call your rhetoric propositionally, it's meaningless.
I'm such a stupid person, J Mike.
I'm
so dumb.
That's why you shouldn't be on the internet.
I'm so dumb.
You can't have intellectual conversations.
I'm so dumb. I mean, you're literally calling me dumb, bitch.
Right.
I mean, what the fuck?
You literally are dumb. That's
where I go off the rails here is, and I correct me if I'm wrong, Jay Mike, but it seems to me that you're implying that nobody can have any knowledge, make a logical point, or understand anything unless they completely understand philosophy and all the nuts and bolts of it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But when you say no one can have knowledge, it's meaningless if we don't define it, which people who don't typically get into philosophy, they don't do. And if I ask the question, like,
when did I say no one has knowledge?
How do you define knowledge? And if they don't give me, like, or I reject.
When did I say no one has?
We're missing
cases. Or they might go, you know what, Gettier cases show that justified true belief might not be a good definition of knowledge.
Trumpers have knowledge that like Donald Trump is going to be president in August. They have that knowledge.
No, they don't. That's not knowledge.
Do you know what
sure they have that knowledge? They think it's real right in this moment.
They don't have that knowledge. They have that belief.
You're an internalist or an externalist in terms of justification, which matters, right? And why does that matter? Because people we do thought experiments, like Bob's looking at a tree. Bob touches.
You know what? I think you convinced me, J Mike. J Mike, you convinced me. I quit. I give up.
Look,
I'm too stupid. I am way too dumb to do this.
This is just
Please listen to J Mike.
I don't want there.
Please, we're not even funny how stupid you are.
Look, I know you've called me a bitch. Someone's said that I'm fucking stupid.
What's that?
It's like, yes, I hope he's not lying to us, man. It is outrageous how stupid you are. It's not funny. I don't want to laugh at somebody that's mentally disabled like that. I can't believe y'all talked me into reviewing this video even.
Hey, calm down.
This is a 5-hour video?
This was a 6-hour stream. Okay. Almost, this is a 6-hour stream. They went on for 6 fucking hours with this shit. We are gonna watch the tail end. We want you to do is look at the tail end, react to it. I'm reacting.
What time do we got?
What? 20 minutes?
Yeah, skip some of his stupid. Let's watch it just go completely to shit, man. Skip a little bit of it.
That's what we're watching. What are you talking about? It has been going to shit.
Dude's gonna say.
I know those are your problems, and I'm trying to set those aside. But I'm not calling you stupid. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm saying I have a problem with the fact that you just dismiss what could be an actual productive.
I'm saying it's stupid.
He's not saying it. Taylor is though.
Yeah, this motherfucker is stupid. There isn't a single smart thing this motherfucker has said. And that's like indicative of somebody who does not need to be on the internet talking. Because this show isn't, Khalil's not the star of this show. It's that motherfucking idiot and his little horse sidekick. And these guys are fucking borderline retarded. It's not funny either. It's not funny stupid like Khalil. It's fucking outrageous stupidity. They're not being funny. They're being serious. They're serious about
they are
this shit.
being dead
They think
serious.
philosophy hasn't done. Like, does philosophy come and fix my mom's car with a broken alternator? They're fucking stupid. Like, they literally don't know what they're talking about. And they have a passionate opinion about their stupidity. Like, the world needs it.
You ready to continue? I got you.
All right, he said this is the entire worthwhile part, so we'll take care of it. Yo, let's take it straight.
Thank you, Nutty.
Conversation.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, like I literally, my statement was literally, philosophy has had thousands of years by your guys' own admission.
So has science.
So it,
We don't have to be talking about philosophy, but
I'm sorry, Leo, but like science really hasn't had any breath to breathe until the last
talking about?
150 fucking years.
Well, what about Isaac Newton? What about Kepler? What about Aristotle? What about Ionian?
I'm sorry, Leo. Was Isaac Newton? Leo, was Isaac Newton limited by his environment?
What do you mean?
Was he forced to be something he's not? Was Galileo forced to be something he's not?
I don't know what you mean by that. Like, are you saying somebody like forced them to be a girl and they didn't want to be a? Like, I don't know what you mean.
What I'm asking, Leo, is how many scientists were burnt at the stake for their science?
This
is so fucking
stupid.
This motherfucker doesn't know anything about science. He's talking about Galileo. Yes.
Christian history?
Yes, quite extensively, my friend. Quite extensively.
Really? So you don't think many scientists were burnt at the stake for their science?
I mean, what is many? And what standard are we using?
I mean, I would say one is too many.
Leo, I would say one person.
Yeah, I mean that's what I just fucking said, right?
Dude,
so was more than one person burnt at the stake for their scientific beliefs?
Taylor, are you complaining?
We don't know why.
Are you complaining? We're getting
It's
to the juicy part.
unbearable. Here, keep going. I don't want to disappoint the fans, but I'm going to tell you, this is unbearable stupidity. This motherfucker is doing his best to be smart, and it's stupid. It's a failed attempt.
Leo is smart. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the raging age.
This motherfucker's point is science. Science hasn't had any room to breathe. Thank God science came so I can have religion and science and not Christian stupid idiots anymore. Okay? Was Isaac Newton forced to be something he didn't want to be?
No.
The guy does not have a speaking voice. No, keep going. Keep going. We got fans. They want to watch the shit, right?
Those
the
people that were
want
burnt
to
at
watch
stake
the shit. Ignore me.
Aren't at stake because the church was very vague about why they did it, and they. Yeah, it's like, I mean, well, take a look at the Republican Party. They write these laws.
I'm sorry, Leo. I'm sorry, Leo.
So that they can target
I'm
them.
sorry, Leo.
Right?
You just showed yourself.
Wait, you agree?
Honestly,
you agree with
as a
said,
problem
right?
with atheism, my dude, because you don't recognize the true history.
Wait, how am I a problem with atheism when I'm literally a secular advocate?
What does that mean? That sounds
like I have a video coming out this
He's the
Saturday
problem
on
with atheism. Even though he's like 1,000 times. He's an intellectual. This motherfucker is an intellectual, and according to Rage Against the Atheist, right? That is an intellectual. That's the problem with atheism. They're intellectuals. They're philosophers.
Right.
They're people that know what they're talking about, and not just the dipshits that get on the internet and just talk out their ass.
On behalf of atheists or atheism, I prefer to have a lot of smart people on the side of atheism I do not
Yeah.
second anything the raging atheist is saying out of his fucking face. Anytime anyone, one of these YouTubers, they throw atheist in their fucking YouTube name or whatever, they're a fucking retard. You don't like what I have to fucking say? Fine, by me. But atheists are going to need all the fucking intelligent motherfuckers on this planet at any given fucking time. Leo, you are a smart guy. Keep doing your philosophy thing. Keep being a secular advocate. Revolver Bernie, eat a dick. John Peterson, just stay quiet. Hide out in the background or some shit, you fucking murderer. And J Mike,
my dick in your mama's mouth.
doing your thing also. Right, yo, dude, rude as fuck. Unbelievable. That was rude.
That was really cool. That was the best one.
That was it caught me off guard. I was just like, what? I would have been mad. I would have cussed him the fuck over that. Who the fuck do you think I'm about?
The little devil.
Raging atheists wouldn't even have time to have a mental breakdown because I'd be reaming the shit out of Mr. Bernie over here. Man, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious.
That was funny. Because he said that and he went back to not saying anything. He's still there, just not saying anything. Like, I got those motherfuckers. They got that. These motherfuckers up at the top, man.
Oh man. All right, let me catch my breath. Where did Justin go? He just disappeared. Oh,
Yeah,
man, I don't even know.
this is such a toxic conversation. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even qualify as toxic.
Sit here. You said it doesn't even qualify.
No, it's just retarded. This guy, it's mentally challenged.
Excuse me, sir. They're
All right,
going.
it's not over yet. Let's
now.
do it. Let's watch it straight through. Let's just do it, man. It's
All
like,
right.
let's just do it. He's saying it's not over. It probably isn't.
It's not. All right, here we go. And it's handy capable. We're in the 21st century, Taylor. Act like it.
And say that you're going to sit here and say that plenty of scientists were not burned at the stake for their beliefs.
I never said anything about scientists being burnt at the stake. You did.
Well, I asked you a question, and you were like, "Not many."
Well, no, I was like, I don't think that many, but I don't understand because like we don't have records of what people believed. When
Sure, we fucking dude, we fucking do.
Can you give me those records?
This is denialism. There, you're doing, Leo. You're denying.
Oh, now what am I denying? What am I denying?
You're denying murder is what you're doing.
No, no, I'm not. What murder have I denied?
Plenty of people's murders, Leo.
In what way? When have I said people weren't murdered? When have I said that there are people who weren't murdered?
Knock asked you a question and you downplayed it there. That's
no, I didn't.
Nihilism.
No, I didn't. I
You
didn't
downplayed it, man, dude.
How did I downplay it?
Oh my god!
How did I downplay it?
Oh my god, dude!
Are you just gonna sit there and say, "Oh my god"? Or are you gonna explain how I downplayed it?
Knock said it pretty simply for you there, dude. He said it's like scientists were murdered by the church there, and you're saying, "Oh, not that many there."
Well, no, that's not what I said. I said he asked me how many.
Dude, I was here.
I said I don't think that many. I don't really know. I don't think anybody
That's still
does.
denialism.
No, what am I denying? What am I denying?
You're denying church's culpability.
No, I'm not. When did I say that?
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck?
When did I say that the church doesn't murder people? Holy fucking shit! You are so goddamn uncharitable. It's not even funny.
It's not.
If you said not that
Leo,
many,
never do that again.
that happened. You're an idiot.
What have I denied? What have I denied?
Still denialism.
What have I denied?
He doesn't know any other word other than to put ism at the end of denial for some reason.
He says he said he knew the history like 5 seconds before he did. I mean, dude, what the fuck?
Leo's right. Leo's right. You know, Leo's right. No religion. You know, science hasn't been held back by religion.
He never said
You know,
that.
When did I say that?
He never said that.
It wasn't.
You guys are just
How
being
you guys
entirely
are
uncharitable.
like, I'm sorry.
Fuck that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm Leo, my dude. Leo, my dude. You want to come at the raging atheist? This is what you get. I'm sorry. I disagree. I have studied Christian history. I have studied the crucifixions. I have studied the fucking burnings at the stake. And I'm sorry, my dude. Christian has held science back. They have burnt many fucking scientists at the stake. And I'm sorry that you justify that.
Wait, justify what? I didn't justify anything.
Hold on, guys. Let me play the middle here. Why are you uncharitably saying he said that nobody was when he clearly when it wouldn't be denialism?
He said not many.
An exception.
I did not. I said I don't think that, and then I proceeded to ask you what you meant to try to figure out a specification.
I was clear. How many scientists have been burned at the fucking stake?
I don't know. I don't think anybody.
Yeah, you know why you don't know?
Because I don't think anybody does. We don't have like numbers of 13,000.
So you just said nobody does. Nobody was burned at the stake, Leo.
Wait.
Say that. He just said that's not what he said.
He just said that. He just said that.
Raging, I can help you. You're making a very elementary mistake.
Look,
let me help you.
Do we know J Mike?
He's not listening. Yeah, he's
I know
not
J
listening.
Mike.
Because he's a good friend of mine, I would expect he'd have the charitability to actually try to fucking understand what I'm saying instead of listening just to respond.
Guy.
It's so fucking uncharitable.
Like I'm literally not even here half the time. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes,
you just said.
You did not hear.
So no. Initially he said not many scientists.
What he fucking said was that he doesn't.
Fucking works for me, J Mike. It works for me. It gets my attention. Use fucking more.
Yeah. So again, you conflated what he said, which was that not that he doesn't think that many. That's what he said, and then you conflated. He goes, I don't think anybody has a record of the 13 whatever, and you conflated that as nobody has died, which was a
no. I did not. No, I did not. I did not do that. I did not do that. I clearly said he said not many. I clearly said he said not many, and I contest that.
He didn't say that.
And that's the point to contest, not the fucking bullshit.
That's what I fucking contested. You fucking bitch. That's what I contested. You fucking idiot.
But then you went off on about things that I never said.
Like what?
Like you said that I said nobody got burned. I said nobody has records of how many of any particular demographic.
Like
you said not many.
You said not many, dude.
I said I don't think that many, and I said it obviously in a way like I don't know.
You guys can rewind the fucking video and listen back.
Anybody?
Denialism.
Wait, no, hold on. No, I got this. Tell me what denialism is.
Well, denialism. Okay, it's downplaying or the.
No, it's not. It's denying something.
Can I get the?
What have I denied? What have I said? This is not the case. Where have I said that? Point out where.
Like 3 seconds ago there. Yeah.
Where?
I mean, like literally, you said not many scientists have been burned at the stake.
Then
study fucking history, Leo, and stop studying. Stop reading all these goddamn books about physics and study fucking history, dude.
How many courses on Christian history have you taken through the great courses? I've taken 3.
Burn.
A 2-part series on the history of Christianity and one on the history of the Catholic Church. But I haven't studied Christian
I gotta go.
Taught by relevant professionals in the field, actual scholars, and I don't know shit about history. Obviously.
I'm not laughing.
Well, I mean, this was a grand
removed.
Leo, this laughter isn't for you. This laughter is for the.
They had to kick Urkel out.
Kick you.
Oracle's a detriment to atheism.
Did I do that? He was like, "Excuse me, sir. Any Bible classes?
How are you gonna tell me that scientists weren't burned at the stake? I know what I'm talking about. I've studied the history. I've studied the books. I've read the letters."
Oh my god! I was at every Sunday school class. You were not. I got the worksheets to prove it. Bucko.
Nah, young Muhammad. J Mike was old. J Mike's an atheist from the Tart Show. He used to be on the Tart Show. He's a little midget with the fucking Jesus beard and had long hair. You've probably seen him in these calls before.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right.
But wow. Let's go back. We got what do we got? Like 15 more minutes?
Yeah, it's about 15 more minutes. That's 44 to 59. About like 10 minutes. A little more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, don't rewind it. Don't rewind it. Let's get through it all.
I'm not
Everyone
rewinding
wants to see it. Right. The show must go on. Let them take it. I know it's unbearable.
Right. It is unbearable. Oh, Justin's back.
Let's see if Justin takes the stage again.
And I can't get it back.
know
But
Leo
Khalil,
comes
it was
back
nice
for
seeing
that.
you.
See you, bro. So what do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm it all.
Damn, knock.
I think my mood tonight. I was contagious and gave it to fucking
Like,
Knock.
I'm literally like screaming into my microphone and I muted myself. All right, so Leo, you asked me how many classes that I took on theology in
Leo's
college. No, Leo's still backstage. He hears.
Oh.
And I'll bring you back into J Mike, but bitch, you are pissing me off. But Leo, you asked me how many classes I took on theology in college. I will tell you, I took 6. I also dropped out of college because I partied my ass off.
Well,
but while I was in college, I took 6 classes on theology. All right, you can come back in.
You can't tell us a goddamn.
You don't have to bother. I'm about to get out of here.
What'd you say, Taylor?
6 classes on theology. This motherfucker doesn't have 6 hours of experience in life. He's a fucking retard.
Hey, guess what? He dropped out because he was busy partying. What a fucking party boy this guy
not
is.
even worth exploring that. And he paid
There you
attention
go, Mom.
to none of the classes. No, this
Paid
motherfucker
attention.
This
Zero.
motherfucker didn't even go to college. Like, if he went to college, he was probably fucking a janitor in the college.
He dropped out. Taylor, he dropped out. It was too much for him. The college was too much for him. He dropped the fuck out.
This guy's a fucking idiot. There's no way he got accepted to a college.
You know why I dropped out of college? Because it was too easy for me.
He went to a community college.
Yeah.
He was a janitor there in fucking 6 classrooms that taught theology. This motherfucker
They had me in
cleaned 6
prerequisite
classrooms.
classes. I wasn't supposed to be in that math class.
This motherfucker
Also,
can't
I
do
had
anything but
scrap book
labor.
book. Show me what to do.
He has
And I
zero
did.
problem solving skills.
Yeah. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, man, I can't
he
believe it.
dropped
Like,
out.
I can't believe. I always like I said with the fucking the kink ink and shit. I never really liked that. I never really liked what they do with the guy, but I can see why they have such a jolly doing it because the guy's a fucking idiot and he's on the internet so everyone can see it.
I'm definitely Team Leo here. Leo owned the shit out of him with that burn. How many college Bible classes did you take, sir? Fuck out of here.
It's a giant waste of my time. I talk to people with.
Oh yeah. Please go the fuck on. Go the fuck on.
No, that's what I'm.
I meant it. Go the fuck on.
Wait,
Bye.
you know, it's funny. I mean, and I don't know him. I just met him tonight, but he says, this is a giant waste of my time. And what was he here for, like a fucking hour? He must really like wasting his fucking time.
An hour, bro? You've been on there for like
You know,
6
I mean,
hours?
this is a stream to come and challenge me, bitch. Do better.
Challenge
Leo,
you to what?
You had
They're
something?
atheists.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you raised your hand and had something.
Oh no, I'm just listening.
You know, so my position on philosophy is we don't even understand true
This is what
philosophy.
we're talking to. That's the
We
voice.
burnt
That's our boy
so many
Justin.
schools of philosophy
Hell yeah.
back in the day in the name of Jesus, Yahweh, whatever you wanted to call him. I'm going to continue to study philosophy, but I really give 2 shits about it. My point is this. You guys have contested that philosophy has been here for thousands of years. I live in the modern world. I've lived for 43 years. I have spent most of my life dedicated to fighting racial injustice against gay people. And then the first part of my life, I spent in the opposite of that. Philosophy hasn't done anything for this world outside of give justification for very bad beliefs. In my opinion, that is my opinion, and I am continuing to study that opinion.
I, for the most part, agree with your opinion. I mean, as far as like, because it's hard to point to tangibles that philosophy gave us, because because of the problems that you're naming.
Epistemology.
Holy fuck, Leo! Stop interrupting me. All right, get control of yourself. Right. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. But from when the first humans came into existence, and as soon as they thought, whoa, what am I? Why am I here? That was the beginning of philosophy. That's all they're basically trying to say. Like, and I hate.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, John. Really? Perfect one. Just put in the side chat. You are clearly and plainly in the wrong here. Your behavior here tonight has cast shame on those who raised you. Like, who raised me, Perfect One? Who raised me? Was it not the 4 years that I have spent on this bitch talking? Like, who raised me? Perfect One? Who raised me? Who raised me? Because, you know what? When you tell me who it was, I'm going to tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is too is like, okay, I agree with you on the idea that people go down that rabbit hole of philosophy, and people get indignant with the ideas that, well, you don't know about philosophy, you don't know the terminology, you don't know what a reductio ad absurdum is, what is modus ponens, all that stuff. But as far as when they say philosophy's been around for thousands of years, they're right in the fact that as soon as human beings developed a mind where they were aware, of their existence and started contemplating that was the beginning of philosophy right there. The most, animalistic like human beings. Once they started thinking about things in the world around them, that's philosophy. I mean, that's all I think they've basically been trying to say as far as it being around for thousands of years.
I don't know about J. Mike or Khalil. I wouldn't get that impression, but my point was more that like philosophy as like an actually organized subject has been around for thousands of years, because it has. I mean, we can look back, even like the ancient Egyptians, we can see in some of their writings that they were talking about things like truth, things like death, things like life, things like knowledge. They were writing philosophy. They were engaged in organized philosophy.
Things like freedoms and rights.
I understand that, but I was just taking it back further for the sake
racial
of
equality.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. That's what you guys were talking about. You were talking about there's been
about that.
So you were generalizing it a little bit more?
I was basically saying, I was just taking a step further and saying that when you talk about philosophy, you're basically talking about human minds contemplating their existence and the things around them. I mean, and then what you're talking about is like when we became more organized as a species, and the Greeks and the whatever, when they like you, what you just said. I'm tired as fuck. I'm a boomer. Leave me alone.
Yeah. So I just add that Ray's talking about he's been speaking out against racial injustice and all these other things, and then ended it with philosophy hasn't really done shit for us. But I want to say that if you think that you've gotten anywhere with arguing against racial injustice and fighting against that, you have been using philosophy to your advantage as a weapon to try and get rid of this racial injustice.
I disagree.
Well, I mean,
no shit.
I use truth. I use actual instances of small children like Tyron Rice being shot by the police within 15 seconds of that police officer showing up. No, I don't use philosophy and talking. Philosophy, it can lead you to good places. It can also lead.
Listen, if you're gonna be speaking about fucking
You
black
use
kids.
drugs
and
raising
black
atheists, and you shouldn't
cops.
use those.
Say their fucking name right, Raging Atheist. It's Tamir Rice, not whatever the
He's
fuck.
on drugs.
Taiwan Rice. Did he call him Taiwan Rice?
Who knows what he's talking about? Like, you shouldn't. Yeah, like, he shouldn't have a fucking platform to do this because it's fucking.
He shouldn't have a
It's abuse. It's like watching Joe Biden speak. It's elderly abuse.
How many
It's
subscribers?
retard abuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I know he's got like what 3,000.
Yeah, I've talked to the guy before. He was gonna come on the show with us. But look at
We
this
should
shit.
bring him on.
We can't platform that fucking
We
idiot.
can bring him on. Taylor, let's bring him on. Calm down. Gosh, I know you have like this thing against retarded people.
He makes
but, like,
Khalil look fucking somewhat reasonable.
well, that's because Khalil is somewhat reasonable. Let's be real. I mean, come on.
Have you ever fucking been in a call with Khalil? That level of stupidity is off limits from the show.
This is perfect. We need to bring on all the stupid and the smart people. Can't just cater
he
to
did his
the
first
people
video
who
on
just
Khalil.
sometimes say dumb shit out of their mouths. We need to cater to motherfuckers who most of the time say dumb shit out of their mouths, who have dumb thoughts and dumb ideas. Like they don't know how philosophy works. I'll do a rant after this, though. Let's continue watching this, Taylor. I promise this will be the last time we pause it. 8 minutes.
It's almost over. It ends in a bang, like the nutty.
Lead you to very bad places.
Yes,
I have talked to so many motherfuckers that have come at me with philosophy, and they are the shittiest of human beings. Like, my point is this. We have had philosophy for thousands of years. We burnt all those schools of philosophy that didn't agree with theism.
This dude is
right?
He's insane. He's
what has it done for us?
Can I ask you a question?
How are we better as a civilization? How are we still dealing with the issues that we were dealing with hundreds of years ago?
Rage, you're a fan of critical race theory, right? You like critical race theory?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Do you know it is it's philosophical? It's a Marxian philosophy.
Dude.
Analysis.
I have studied.
I love Leo.
Leo, I have studied
Get him,
political
Leo.
philosophy more than
Great.
you have.
Sure, if you think so. But would you?
No. I
Do you
fucking
think-
have.
Do you think critical race theory works? Do you think it helps us understand better how race plays into the power structures that exist in our society?
I think critical race theory works, and I think it also doesn't work.
So it's a philosophy, and it's done some good. I don't think that. I don't.
Like most philosophies, critical race theory has posed problems.
Such as.
I don't know. Go watch any of the debates where those crazy right wingers are coming with their positions. Like seriously, like dude.
They don't even understand it. They're not raising objections to it.
But they still have objections to it because, honestly, this is my point, Leo. What has philosophy done? Because 48% of the country,
you're a socialist.
48% of them,
the Constitution
don't care.
Philosophy gave us socialism. You're a socialist. I'm a socialist. You know what I use to defend socialism?
You know, I think Karl Marx gets lumped into philosophy because he wrote a book that was.
He was a philosopher. He was a political philosopher.
Leo,
Can I
stop trying to make this guy.
make a
A
statement?
political philosopher is not a what I would call a philosopher.
Oh,
Wait, so
he's a philosopher and not a philosopher.
I don't get that's a thing a linguistic philosopher or a philosopher.
It's hard for me to explain. When we're talking politics, we're talking a different dynamic.
Yeah, but it's still philosophical. Entirely.
Oh my fucking god.
Like when we talk about
it's only Leo.
Get
It's
off the
only
quit the
philosophical
internet. I'm gonna message
because
you.
since Plato,
Quit the fucking internet.
it has been about philosophy.
Quit the fucking
Of course
internet.
it is. It's politics. Politics.
No.
Philosophy pervades all aspects of intellectual thought. That's just
So do you think that like right-wing politics adheres to political philosophy?
yes, conservatism is a political philosophical stance. Fascism.
No, you're saying conservatism. You are saying, Leo, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yeah,
shut up. You're saying conservative like they're conservatives by that philosophy, but they're not.
They are.
No. They're literally not.
Yeah.
They're not. How are they conservatives?
Because they adhere to the strictures of conservatism,
which is
things like traditionalism, more authoritarian social structures and stronger social hierarchy, less regulations on the markets, a preference for markets to operate more freely and independently of government intervention.
You're missing the main thing. You're missing the main thing here. You're missing the main thing here.
Actually, liberalism is more authoritarian.
Yeah, and you're missing the main thing here. Conservatism is about spending.
Well, no, conservatism is a broad political philosophical ideology.
No.
Society and economic.
No, it's not.
Trade.
No. You're so again.
That's what conservatism is.
Just pointing out the problems of philosophy. You're talking about conservatism as a philosophy, right?
Because it is a philosophy.
But it's also
political philosophy.
Leo, god damn it, shut the fuck up.
From Wikipedia.
Shut up. It's also a practice, right?
Well, of course. A lot of practices are
So Leo, does the majority of conservatives care about fiscal conservatism?
Taylor, let's have Leo on instead.
I don't know.
You don't see how that's relevant.
Yeah, we'll get.
Have you ever in your life been a conservative?
You need to quit the internet.
Have you ever in your life been a conservative?
Why is that relevant to our discussion?
Because if you had been a conservative, you would realize how fucking relevant that question is. I was a conservative.
That's fine. Do you know where I live?
I don't care where you live. I'm asking if you were ever I don't care where you live, Leo.
Hold on. So you
care? You live in Iowa. I don't give a fuck about that.
In order to understand an ideology, you have to have adhered to it at some point.
I did, dude. That's literally what I'm fucking saying right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with that. But you're insinuating that because I've never been a conservative that I can't understand conservatism.
No, I'm insinuating because you are giving me a bunch of bullshit about conservatism that is not true.
They gave you the textbook definition.
Conservatism, political philosophy. Conservatism, political doctrine that emphasizes the value of traditional institutions and practices. Like I said, conservatism is a preference for the historically inherited rather than the abstract and the ideal, which is what I said. This preference is traditionally rested on an organic conception of society, that is, on the belief that society is not merely a loose collection of individuals, but a living organism comprising closely connected interdependent members.
Go ahead.
I understand conservatism very well. I argue against it literally every day.
You understand it. Have you ever been a conservative?
That's not relevant.
It sure is.
Why?
Because what you just said does not entail the main tenet of conservatism,
which
is
Encyclopedia Britannica is wrong. An
academic can barely pronounce the word.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Then we can't really have a meaningful discussion because
dude, you literally live in fucking Iowa, and you're gonna contest with me that fiscal conservatism is a tenet of conservatism?
Well, I didn't deny that. That's not what you initially asked me.
That is exactly what I fucking asked you.
No, you asked me how a conservative would feel about.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, Leo! I want to strangle you. I really do.
Well,
I want to strangle you.
That sounds like a you problem. I have to be honest.
No, it's going to be a you problem when I come to fucking Iowa, dude. I'm straight up. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Why don't you just? Hey, why, Leo? Why don't you just join the right wing?
End of the lane.
Bullshit. You know, fuck you. Man, I can't believe I literally apologized to this motherfucker earlier.
Socialist, conservative right now.
Enoch.
No, I'm done. I'm fucking done. In the broadcast. Bye. I'm fucking.
We didn't get that much of Justin there. That what is that?
Yo, he's just straight up threatening young boy. Like he's threatened his life on fucking live stream.
Urkel. Well, yeah. Reach out to Urkel. Try to find. We'll have Urkel on the show. Raging Atheist. Raging Atheist. Your stupidity speaks louder than words. There's nothing we need to say about you, right?
Yeah.
You do not need to be on the internet. You need to be with people that can help you.
Right.
You need help. You need to find someone that can help you. You need to stop going on the internet and talking to people. You need help. I'm going to message you when I get back to my phone, and I'm going to tell you this. You need to seek help. Okay? You got people that are devoted to fucking doxing you and making fun of you, and you continue to go on the internet and be a fucking retard. Right? You need somebody like you need like an assistant to help you with your legs, to help you with your life, and to keep you off the fucking internet. Right? I was pressured to watch this, and I was told I would get Khalil Allah at his finest, and I got Raging Atheist, and it's disgusting. It is disgusting.
Stop, get some help.
He needs help. It's not funny.
No, it's
Urkel is pretty funny. But the guy needs help. I'm gonna message him. I really am.
He really does. He needs a lot of help.
He's not allowed on my show ever. I'm not gonna be partaking in the debauchery of making fun of a fucking legit retard. I'm not. I have morals.
I'll bring him on mine, and I'm gonna read him the riot act
him on
on
there. I'm
philosophy.
introduce you to the motherfucker. Ronnie Tate is his name. He's on Facebook. He was talking to me about coming on. We had a show scheduled, everything, and he forgot. Probably because all the fucking drugs he has to do.
Here, let me see if I can find that meme. Oh my god. Yes, I went right to that. Yeah, that guy's fucking rude as shit, man. I don't know. No, I wouldn't have him on my show.
That is not funny. That shit is disgusting.
That was.
When Khalil talks to Dillahunty, we'll have something like John Funk and Finn's pretty stupid, but we got this one because everyone pressured us to watch this one, and I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe I put myself through that.
Well, I mean, Taylor, it happens, man. You know, sometimes you get put through shit. You know, you wasn't trying to get put through. You know, that's why, you know, with this nigga, just gonna have to tell him, stop it, get some help, nigga. Get some motherfucking help.
Khalil make it. Khalil's just there. He just
he's just there. I liked it. It was pretty good. Have you seen the stream where he calls Jews sheep fuckers? Oh, wow. I shouldn't even said that.
No, I have not seen the stream where he calls Jews sheep fuckers, and that's exactly why he needs to get some help, because he's not well.
Share that meme.
I've always been disgusted. I have kink.
Taylor, share that meme. Share that meme.
What meme?
Our audience is asking for the meme. I'm sharing it right now. If you just share it real quick.
Well, they can get it on us then. Raging Atheist will never sit in the fire with us here on this show as long as I'm fucking the host. Never.
Oh man. Wow. Yeah, you know what I should do? I should have him on. Me and Kevin Devine. We talk to him and whatnot and see if we can talk some sense into him. You know, a couple of atheists. You know, 3 atheists talking, meeting of the minds and shit. You know, bash them over some head with some philosophy, a little science.
Never allowing you. Ronnie Tate, you are never allowed on my show. I will never platform your fucking mental retardation as long as I fucking live.
That's sad.
And I will do nothing. I will do nothing more than to get these fucking assholes to stop platforming you, because we do not need mentally challenged people on the fucking internet to be a laughing stock.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yo, Taylor. All right. For the record, Muhammad, I did get the meme. Taylor's refusing to show it. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna rate this, John. I'm gonna I'm gonna say that this dumpster fire right out the ballpark. Favorite part, Leo, Team Leo, hashtag Team Leo. Wonderful guy. Sounds like he's a very reasonable person and shit. You know, very intelligent. The guy running the show, what's his name again? The retarded atheist. No, not so much. He's 0 out of 10. I'm gonna give him that. His little girlfriend that was sitting next to him, the horse. Definitely gonna give her a 5 out of 10. He was all right, you know, a little bitchy and shit, but you know, he could have done better. Could have done better. The overall for the fucking entire thing, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of motherfucking 10. I loved it. Great, entertaining, excitement. You know what I'm saying? Kalula. What? How do you? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's too much English.
I've made my point. I was disgusted by how stupid that fucking guy is, and he has no place on my fucking show. I'm not gonna be reviewing his videos in the future, and that's if he just happens, right? I will not. No,
I know, Nutty.
I want that motherfucker off the fucking internet. And there's nothing I have to say to that guy, but get the fuck off the internet. Get your cognitive ability straight. Go to a therapist.
Yes, it was totally worth it going to the
Stop
end.
going on the fucking internet. Stop it.
Taylor!
Mockery.
Taylor! Okay. Stop it. Get some help. God. Are you traumatized? It was totally worth it.
I was, yeah. I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted. I came to watch Khalil. We thought Khalil was supposed to be the idiot tonight.
He's hurt.
And it's supposed to be funny. He's supposed to, like his Dunning-Kruger, right? He's
It
like,
was funny.
philosophy, man. Don't mess with my epistemology. But it
It's
wasn't
good.
funny. It was just rage, just shouting out ignorance.
It was good to laugh at somebody other than Justin. Okay. You know, we can't just keep laughing at Justin and shit. We know he's gonna fuck
I know
up.
that. It's cool to introduce new people, but the rage, I'm not doing. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon with those assholes that make fun of the rage. But
All
like
right, that's fine.
that's why they do it, because the guy's a fucking retard.
Is he really retarded? Or
Did
is
you
he
hear
just
anything
saying
that made sense come out of his mouth?
No, nothing he said made sense, but that's not what
That's not what
handicapped people do.
He's shooting
So
his
now when
ignorance
you're
from the hip,
saying,
Ray, but he's not even aiming it.
oh, so you're saying he's just a fucking dumbass. All right, he's just a dumbass. That's Dunning, right there, Nutty. Dunning-Kruger. Yes, that's what the fuck that nigga is. A whole bunch of Dunning-Kruger. I'll bring him on. I'm gonna bring him on my show. I don't even care
They can go on your show.
what
man.
his
They're not coming on
attitude
here.
is.
They're not coming on here. This is a family show.
Okay.
There's a point.
Okay.
There was
So
a point.
family.
There was a point that they said that Justin was able to, mop the floor with them in a philosophy contest or whatever he said.
Philosophical.
And at that point, I knew that this had to have been a mortal sin to be watching, to be articulating, to consider this worthy of your time.
When he mispronounced philosophical, that's when I knew even before that, I knew he was a complete dumbass when he mispronounced
Justin will
philosophical.
mop the floor with him in a philosophy debate. Now, it is a sin to laugh at people like that.
It's not. I can't.
That shit not worth my motherfucking time.
Yo, Bull Wild though. Like that shit was so funny. It was the best, man.
Not worth my motherfucking time.
I mean, yo.
We did it. It's done now. We have it. I'm not taking it down. We'll leave it up so everyone on the internet can see. But he's got more subscribers too. We haven't even cracked 1,000. This guy got 3, And it's probably people like Nutty Atheist and all the people that like to laugh at him and have no soul they're worried about. But
Ray Bay said the N word. Oh my god.
we'll bring Urkel on.
Yeah. Let's have
let's find Urkel,
man.
We'll bring Urkel on here to talk about.
He probably yeah. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna share this video with him. I'm gonna be like, Leo, huge fan. What happened to you in that fucking discussion was a travesty. It was a mark against mankind. Just let you know, all atheists aren't like that. I'm really sorry you went through that. Oh wait, I don't need to talk about that shit. He knows that already. Yo, he's reading him the textbook definition of conservatism. I don't know. Ism's always.
Have you ever been a conservativist?
Conservatist.
Well, I have. Okay.
Conservative. He's never been a conservative. He's been an asshole. Because only a conservative can be a conservative. Yeah. I'm a conservative. Yes.
We'll eventually have us one of them shit shows where
we're fiscally responsible.
Shit.
Don't like
whatever
spending.
the fuck they want on the internet.
Traditions and family values are right up there at the top for most conservatives. I don't really care about all that fucking shit. As an atheist, I like to let people live. And not as an atheist, as a free thinker. I like to let people live as they fucking want. You know, man be man, woman be woman, all that other good shit. I don't really give a fuck. Go ahead, knock yourself out. It's not affecting my life. But let's keep the fucking dresses off the boys and the pants off the girls. The Barbie dolls out the little boys' hands. You know, it's fucking weird. Anyway.
Conservatism.
Yeah, but yo,
that was unreal.
Taylor, man, come on now. He could be the new Matt. Think about it. He's gonna be the new Matthew Knob. Let's bring him on. Yeah.
He has his own shit. He has his own show where he makes a fucking mock. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I don't think someone should be like, he shouldn't be on the internet, man. He can barely operate his fucking legs.
All of it, Muhammad. All of my thinking is free. Every facet, 100%.
So I had this fucker on my friends list on Facebook. I've talked to him in the past. I've considered, but I've never watched a single piece of his fucking content, other than the ones that when he was attacking Justin.
Yeah.
Those few minute videos, I'd never watched anything, and this is a display of how disgusting the guy.
And you thought this guy was going to be like an ally and shit. Oh yeah, great, and reaming Justin a new one. And then you find out he's a fucking prick. He's a prick.
He's a retard.
Him and his two little butt buddies are fucking pricks.
He's got a fucking 5-figure IQ. But a 5-finger IQ. It's somewhere in the count to 5. You'll find his IQ. He's a fucking idiot, man. It's not healthy to be that stupid. It's a
he used to be a conservative, Taylor. Come on, he used to be a conservative. And he's out there now fighting for racial equality and shit. And, you know, that's already there. But, you know, he's a fucking idiot. Complete idiot. He's fighting for racial equality. Like, Serena Williams isn't married to a white man who looks like he's got a whole fucking dad bod. Like, you know, come on now. Like, you know.
No, but he had Khalil Allah. He had Khalil Allah on the stream down in the corner, shocked by the stupidity. Shock because of how stupid. Like,
Muhammad, I'm not a scientist.
You think a guy that could cook stupidity at such?
I think, therefore, I am.
Khalil's one of the stupidest people I've ever encountered in my life, and he can cook in a kitchen that's very, very hot and autistic. and to have him come in there shocked at how stupid everyone else is mind-boggling. That's not healthy.
Does the guy stick his foot in his mouth? Yeah, I'm not gonna call him stupid though. I mean, he says stupid shit, but he ain't stupid. Yeah, hell yeah. Serena Williams is a legend. And I mean, think about it. We live in the United States where Serena Williams is the best tennis player, like bar none. And this guy's talking about racial equality. He needs to shut the fuck up, sit in the corner, stop trying to tell black people we're oppressed. Them niggas want to still live in the hood. That's their prerogative. They can move out if they want. I did.
Who knows what's going on over there, man? I don't even have words for that level of fucking nonsense.
He's dumb.
I want
He's a
these
prick.
fuckers to think they're smart, at least. These people don't even think they're smart.
Who?
They're just shooting from the fucking hip. They're just going ba 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 ba. Shut the fuck up and let me spread my nonsense. Let's spew nonsense.
China and India are the most racist countries in the world, and morons like Rage claims we are the worst. It's fucking retarded. Yep. Yep. I've been talking about China being racist. Oh, shut up. Can't say that. It's YouTube. We on YouTube. Taylor, we're on YouTube. We're going to get shadow banned if we talk about China and India. None of that. Hashtag stop. Stop. What is that continent they're in? Stop European hate. No. Hashtag stop Australian hate. No. Hashtag stop Antarctic. Antarctic? Is that even a continent? Country? Fuck is that? Hashtag stop Alaskan hate. Okay, you guys need to stop. Just stop. Get some help. Real shit. Thank you, Muhammad. Asia. Stop Asia hate. Okay? You guys stop hating on these ASEANs. Unbelievable. See? I can be like that nigga fucking what's his face again? The retarded atheist too. I can mispronounce words. One day I'm gonna go to Asia and I'm gonna love all the ASEANs and I can't fucking wait. Shoot. Get in that ASEAN pussy. Just motorboat some ASEAN titties. Just be like well, it's not even gonna be like it's more like gonna be like walk, cause ASEAN titties. Oh yeah, man. Shoot, Africa. Africa's fucking hella
have
racist.
a black friend.
He gets so pissed about hair racism in the USA. Man, I get mad as hell. Shoot, I had Africans come here and be racist towards me. I'd be
What's
like,
the name of that video?
the name of it? Oh, here, I got to go back to it. So, open room. Here, I'll share the link. That was funny as hell. That was the best thing ever, Taylor. Here, I'm gonna send it to your inbox. You talking about the video we just watched, right? The shit show, that shit show, dumpster fire. Oh man, I need a cigarette. You know I should quit. But that nigga retarded atheist, the retarding atheist, he's gonna make me smoke cigarettes for the rest of my life, man. Muhammad, yes, you are an ASEAN. And here at Debate the Facts, we hashtag love ASEANs. Okay. Continue ASEAN love. That shit was on Belly Labs. Yes. Yes. That shit was hilarious. He's talking about the video, Muhammad. And my shitty ass Asian jokes. Mispronouncing Asia. Asian. It's terrible. Wait, Taylor, we just fucking hats?
Atheist Junior?
Atheist Junior? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna quit, buy a carton of cocoa bean cock 6 and just hard quit normal sick and smoke like a chimney. By the time the carton is gone, you'll be free of 6. No, I'm not smoking an entire carton of fake cigarettes. There's
That fucker should quit the internet. I made a message.
You sent him a message? Yeah, that's terrible. Like I don't, homie needs to figure his life out, man. Because that don't even make any sense. Just to talk to somebody like that. I wonder if I hope he doesn't have any other videos. Just to be a detriment to YouTube. Oh,
Guy out challenges Rage and John.
That's what he looks like.
Sense of other people's minds or the world. You don't need a justification that the world exists. You just.
Where's Ronnie? 6 days ago. Oh, okay.
That's his most viewed video, based on its clear and utter stupidity.
It is. It really is. That's crazy. Let me see. Go to videos. I think they.
You hear Jake Paul?
Attack a raging atheist. First. I wouldn't be surprised by that. You guy's a fucking idiot.
Right? Why is there an religion? Travel.
No,
So when comes Southern Israelite? No.
He's just retarded.
Everything's bigger in Texas, even the dumb.
Dude, look at this. If you see this one, right? Can you see that? It doesn't say atheist though. It says autist. You see that?
What does it say?
Can you see what that says?
A raging atheist reacts.
No, look at the atheist.
It says. You weren't lying. This dude is dumb as bricks, man. Can't fucking spell.
It says raging autist. Are you fucking kidding me? And he didn't fix that. And he hasn't fixed that. He doesn't care. I think he does it on purpose.
He probably does. I mean, I spell atheist wrong sometimes. I spell it with an F. But I do that on purpose. I intentionally do that.
He does it on purpose.
Because there are some atheists that are like not, my cup of tea. I use it for like, motherfuckers like this guy right here. Fucking raging atheist. Atheist. He's a raging atheist. Sorry, he needs Jesus. These are the people that need some sort of religion in their life. They need to stop blaming God for everything. They need a little fucking philosophy, little fucking understanding, some logic and reasoning to fucking happen to them. And then, like, fucking enjoy life. But this guy doesn't know how to enjoy life. He just wants everyone to hear his fucking shitty ass opinions and fucking be a dick. Like, that's not even making anything sense, man. How do you live like that?
Get it all. You can go to hell for all I care. That's stupid.
Right. I'm going to hell. I'm happy about that. I'm also going to be in heaven. Taylor, I'm going to be in heaven. You're gonna be mad as shit. Oh, God. Hey, you shouldn't even brought this guy up here. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? He needs to go to hell. He needs to go hell. And I'm gonna be right up there with my fucking ukulele, buddy. Blink a blink a blink a blink a blink a blink. All right, Taylor, you want to end this fucking
Yeah, let's end this motherfucker, man. I'm at a loss of words for this shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.